I told you you're no good at boating! I'm more of a magic man, you know that! Well, I'm gonna check on Trust, alright? I'll be right back. God. Hi, Trust. God, what am I doing? Can't even hear me right now. I think this is more for me than it is for you right now, I think. The team really misses you. I mean, I've never seen Pup so sad before. Would you mind coming back? Right. We're heading off to Hojo right now. We were going here for you originally. Hopefully, we could find a way to unfreeze you. We made a new friend. The name is Maeve. I think it's Maverin the Merrymaker, but they go by Maeve. They're a bit secretive. They're kind of the opposite of you, actually, where they really don't like to kill at all and don't really like danger that much. I don't know. I guess more like me. You probably hate them. Oh, hey, I wrote you a song. I know writing songs is more of your thing, but, well, I got this fancy gold pen recently, and I thought I'd use it. And, if you don't like it, well, you can't really hear it anyway right now, so I guess that's fine. Let's start a little music up here. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, I'm not... Come on, work. There we go, alright. You always lit the way. A tiny spark turned into flame. A star rising oh so high. Now laying dormant, I could cry. With only me to blame, I hope they all remember your name. You'll always be our guiding light through all those bleak and lonely nights. Burning brighter than the sun, you always knew how to have some fun. Playing taverns on the run, you know you rocked every fucking one. You can't leave us scarred and burnt, that's not the memory we have earned. You'll always be our guiding light through all those bleak and lonely nights. Your candle burns so low, but we know you will not fold. A ferocious beast beneath, with a heart made of solid gold. When all is said and done, we're gonna fight everyone to bring you safely home. 'Cause your crazy life has just begun. Now I'll leave you to rest, but remember we're doing our best. We all love you and we care, so sweet dreams and stay fair. A tiny tiefling. A tiny tiefling. Well, that's it. I hope you liked it. Anyway, good night, Trust.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to MinusOneCHarisma, a Dungeons & Dragons channel where apparently the waterworks run free. Thank you, Bobby, so much for that.
Oh my
amazing,
god.
bro.
Bobby. What the hell, man? You're not even here.
Beautiful. I don't know if you guys caught the title. It's Love Song to a Dead Girl. Just, I mean...
No, we can't.
I missed the title.
That's beautiful.
Of course, Cullen.
Okay, none of us are emotional anymore.
Hello, everyone.
Anger's an emotion. Rage is an emotion.
Rage.
I give it a 2
All right.
as well.
Covered in the dust and debris. You all cover your mouths with your shirts to keep from breathing in the particulate and sand floating around from the wreckage. What the heck is this? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I was like, this doesn't even sound right. I'm so sorry, guys. It's been
Is this next week's episode?
It's been a long. No, that was
okay.
It's going great.
months ago. I was like, I set it all up, and then I had to reset my computer. I'm still behind. I'm just gonna be behind for the. Oh man, I froze the stream. Great. There we go. Cool. Yikes, guys.
Congratulations on your first time ever streaming, James. You're doing great. So
Experience
good.
this,
So
guys.
good.
For everyone that's new here.
Please
You
stick
done?
around.
You guys done? Okay.
No.
Storm clouds.
Are you
Starting
doing
to
this
descend
already?
overhead.
Literally all night.
Lightning. As the hot winds of the Ellabryn start to pick up, blowing sand and dust. Your new
Got that
friends,
hot wind summer.
the Rockadillos, start to shake with
Great
anticipation.
band name.
You see some of the color-changing goat creatures start to baa loudly, all moving up high on the east side of the hundreds of feet tall spires that engulf you all. Nearby, a large stone blows by, rolling from the strength of the whipping wind.
A tumblestone.
A tumblestone.
Yes,
I open the floor. To all of you.
Can I submit stone bullweed as an alternative to tumblestone?
Ooh,
Stumbleweed.
I like it.
A stumbleweed whips by. There we go.
Wait, what was it?
Stonebullweed?
Stone-
Stone bullweed?
Stonebullweed.
Mineral
said that
thing
creatures-
happens.
You said the creatures are going up?
Yeah, the wind seems to be picking up. It seems like some sort of sandstorm is kind of on its way as the air around you is starting to heat up, and the wind is getting more and more intense as
I'd like to.
giant black clouds are starting to like pour over you.
Do-do-do-do-do. Oh my god. It's a sandstorm. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. No, am I too old? Can you imagine if James started playing like in all seriousness? It's just like all of a sudden the sand starts whipping and in the background you
Love me some good Darude.
So what are you guys doing? All right, we could sit here and
Are the
rave all
stones-
day, but you'd probably be dead.
The stones, are they still surrounding us and protecting us, or have they moved away and they're shaking?
They're still with you guys. They're still hanging out, all of them. They stack up on top of each other as they do, always in ascending order, or descending order, I guess. The biggest one on the bottom, and then they stack by size. They all just start. It's like a low-pitched rumbling sound as they kind of stacked up. Now that the wind is picked up, and they're just shaking ever so slightly.
So, should we get on the leeward side of these thingies?
Yeah,
Right?
I think we got to start there. And can we
Alright.
use them as a shelter again? Do you think? Maybe we should
Let's
probably
find out.
try.
Let's see.
I
if, yeah.
think so. So we discovered that if you feed these stones gems, they get bigger, and they love it. And
And Cornelia hates it.
Cornelia hates it. But I don't know if you have any. I'm just saying because you would have known this. But I'll look at Pup and be like, "Do you have any gems we could make them bigger for better protection?"
Nope.
Okay.
I got jam. Have you guys tried honey?
No, they only like gems. It seems
Jams?
gems.
Jam.
Yeah.
Gems.
Boysenberry.
Gems like diamond or
Gems.
sapphire.
Go to your workout.
I mean, it's like sapphire colored.
But this
Okay,
is
let's get
not
in the lead
a
while we
rock.
continue this.
Yeah. Everyone grab a rock. A rockadillo. Your favorite one,
The
whichever one is.
Rockadillos follow you guys around to the east side of one of the spires. They're pretty heavy.
What happens if you try and chase one like you take a step at a dog and go like ah, and they run around the room?
It doesn't run. They
Like
just
the
kind of
bite down run?
back into their little rock form.
Okay, less
Rude.
less fun. Okay, well no, around if this wind is coming.
Yeah, the
I'll
wind
tell them.
really
Going
starting to pick up.
around.
You can hear the sounds of low rumbling thunder in the distance.
Could I tell, or I don't know if it's too soon or not, but was the storm very centrally localized? Like, so with the stone creatures casting the shadow in the direction that the city is in, something tells me it's above us. So I'm wondering if, like, this storm, if the shadow was indicating, like, the storm location, or is it not related at all? Or could I tell
roll an
anything, or-
investigation check.
Okay.
So to refresh everyone's memory, we realized the shadows are probably pointing. The shadows of the Rockadillos are probably pointing toward Hojo because the shadows move independently of the sun's location.
And we're supposed to follow the shadows, we were told. So 19 ends up being.
19. The storm seems to be rolling in pretty quick, and the shadows aren't moving.
Oh,
And if they do
22.
move, they just move ever so slightly. It's almost imperceptible. It doesn't look like the storm has any effect on where the sun is kind of pointing them. And by this point, the sun is kind of getting mostly covered up. There's small beams here and there of light, and maybe within 30 minutes, you're going to be completely engulfed in dark clouds.
All right.
Do we smell rain coming at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't smell any moisture. Nothing like that. The wind is incredibly warm, and it seems to be picking up heat, if anything else.
If we come around the side, is there any shelter? Is there any little caves?
Yeah.
Anything?
Not caves, but it does seem on the east side of this, because these winds are whipping up pretty fast. There seems to be maybe like a 10-foot radius area on the back side of each of these spires where the wind kind of whips by and around and then
An eddy.
continues on. Yeah, basically.
Cool. Everyone into the eddy.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm doing it.
Do you think we should try to carve out a little niche in case it gets real bad?
I mean, yeah. Are there loose rocks? Anything we could pile up? Try and make like a little bit in case one of those rolling stones comes by again or something.
Loose rocks. There are some rocks and stuff laying around.
I'm
What
thinking
kind of-
like baby boulders, like just at the edge of being able to move it.
Other than the
Big as a
Rockadillos,
desk.
not a lot of that. It does.
Okay.
This canyon seems surprisingly barren of large rocks, considering the fact
Super
that
duper.
the Rockadillos have been kind of running around.
Eating them.
If only I had Thunderwave. I could make
Huh?
some rocks.
All right. Well, maybe we hunker down and
you
get the
Thunderwave.
Rockadillos around us. Anyone?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think that's
Yes.
a good idea.
Maybe
Let's
they
see,
like
I
you.
have-
The wind.
Car?
I think we're about to get blasted
Oh.
in our faces.
You want me? Can I try to? Should I dig or like punch a hole in something, or would that help?
Yeah, I
I
was
don't
gonna
think
take
so.
my shield and start maybe digging a little bit.
Into the rock.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, if it's just rock, then I'm not gonna dig very far, am I?
Well, no. I mean, like you can
He's
try.
got you- he's
I mean,
got
you
you
haven't
there.
really. I mean, these tall spires are made of this orangish, almost. It looks similar to like sandstone. It's a little harder than that, but you could definitely try and maybe dig yourself a little bit of a shelter if you wanted to.
Ooh.
We're here. I mean,
I
I
could.
still have a.
Where is the spot? I could use my sword. And maybe try. Do we
Okay.
have a spot picked out?
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
found like
Yeah,
a
we're
spire.
done.
And
Okay.
Hellwise, you notice, you look up and you see there's like maybe 5 or 6 of those camouflage color-changing goats just on your spire in various spots. One of them almost 70 feet in the air. It's a little easier to see from down here.
Well, that's reassuring. They're all up there, so we're probably in a good spot. Or they're going to fall on us.
Well, what if the wind only goes down here and we have to be up there?
Yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
at least
Does it
that
look windy up
area.
there?
Roll a perception check, pup.
I don't know if I want to try
Perception.
to climb one of these. The wind.
Yeah, 6.
Nice.
With the
Can I
6,
assist in
it's
any way?
hard to tell, but you do see that the sand from the area that's been whipping up all around you, it reaches pretty high. And the only reason you can see that high is you're in that little vacuum portion right behind a spire, so you can kind of see up. But your vision on the sides, as this wind is starting to come by, is starting to get more and more slight. You're starting to be able to see less and less and farther, nearer and nearer. And you notice there's some pretty large rocks now getting blown by the wind. And the wind itself is picking up in a way that's almost destructive. As you start to hear boulders kind of smashing against walls and then rolling by. Things that could easily break bones.
Does it look like they might like pinball off something and hit us where we are?
It doesn't seem like that. It seems like they're kind of rolling in the little ravines in between spires. It seems like they kind of roll up and down in these little ravines. And you see quite a few of these smaller stones, very round, rolling all the way back. And they kind of whip through the tunnels and such. And they're hard to see because of the sand that's whipping up. Not tunnels. Little valleys that form in between these spires. It seems like they stay
Ravines,
mostly in those valleys. And where you guys are is a little higher up because you guys have kind of gone up the edges of the spires, kind of go up and then like that. So you kind of a little bit higher.
Should we go higher? Everyone?
Hey,
Can I
think
tell-
maybe-
Yeah, can I tell if the stones have any like tool markings or anything on them? Like cut
Sure.
down.
Roll
Look for a culture check.
roll an investigation.
Oh man, 9.
Yeah, other than the marks of Kelwise and Maeve, as they start to dig into the stone, you
Well, I
really
meant the
don't
rolling
see.
rock.
Oh, the rolling rocks.
Yeah.
They're hard to see.
Rolling-
They just look like
Rolling Rock has no culture.
Yeah, they just
Like
look
maybe
like
they came from somewhere where they're like getting cut out.
yeah.
I don't know.
The rocks themselves, especially the ones that are
They
kind
could
of
have smelled the
rolling by.
campaign.
They seem to be made of the same yellow stone everything else around here is made out of, including
And
the
just like
rockadillos.
naturally, are they various sizes or all the same size? Like,
Yeah, there's some smaller rocks that are whipping pretty hard. Whoa.
I know.
Sorry.
All right.
One cultured water bottle.
He carbonated his own water, everybody, by the way.
Oh,
Just
Just
fart in a glass.
self-carbonated water.
it scared me. But do they look like the rockadillos, or like they might be other
They look-
rockadillos, or
they
no?
They look almost identical to the rockadillos when they're curled up. It was almost impossible to tell that the rockadillos were anything else when they were all curled up. So they very well may be rockadillos, but it'd be impossible for you to tell as they roll by.
Should we follow the rockadillos rolling?
They're
I mean, that
like
would take us
ocean
back where we
milk.
came from,
Yeah.
though, no, right?
Any
We didn't
creatures
see
that live
any.
here probably know how to stay safe.
Yeah,
So I would definitely just go to where they are.
it's not a bad idea. And if there were a bunch of boulders rolling all the way that way, I think we would have seen a ton of them when we first landed, right? So I mean, if those are rockadillos, they leave afterwards.
Can I tap one of the rockadillos that are with us still and
Okay.
ask,
kinda pops
can
his head
you
out.
take
And he's got that big
can
kind
you can you take us to safety? Safety? Hiding? Shelter?
and he kind of steps down, and two of the other rocks step down, and they make a little like archway.
I love them so much. Are they your friends? I like point as one like rolls by.
Kind of looks as it rolling by.
Friend, you same?
And then they all start just doing somersaults and rolling around you.
Does it look the same? It
Ah!
might be a game. They might.
They kind of
roll
look.
with
I mean,
the
they look
wind or
identical.
something.
It's kind of uncanny how when they tuck in their legs, and again they have those two really long front legs and two really short back legs, almost like a turtle, and they just kind of drag themselves on their butts when they move, and then when they roll, they tuck in, and they look just like a rock when they're just kind of rolling around.
They're riding the waves, man.
Yeah, I think maybe we either hunker down or we go up.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got some pitons if we want to start climbing, but climbing is terrifying, especially in high wind.
Yeah, it sounds like a really bad idea. And even if we get, we're not gonna make it all the way up. Let's be honest, it's way up.
No, not before this gets much worse. I think maybe we hunker down here. If things start to get real bad, we just start scrambling up. What do you think?
Yeah,
What if we
maybe
go
let's-
up and tie ourselves?
I mean,
Yeah, we could
You do have a lot of rope.
maybe just a few pitons, you know.
Puppy,
Get
if
a
you can go
rock.
up and put some pitons in, then we can basically haul ourselves up on a rope. That's a hell of a lot safer.
Yeah.
You want to try?
Yeah.
All right. Toss the pitons into the rope.
Okay,
What's a piton?
like a little.
Oh, it's a-
spike.
It's basically
you
a
use for
spike of
climbing.
metal.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
that
That's
you'll
what I thought.
drive
but I
into the
just wanted to
stone.
be
Like
sure.
a railroad spike.
Except
Got it.
like
Yeah.
much lighter.
Camping
What's
style
a railroad?
Spring-loaded ones that just you just put in the crack and
A
Those are
spike
cams,
is a
yeah.
dinosaur from a TV show.
They're too expensive for us.
Oh, I love Spike Chomper. Oh my god, those tree stars looked so delicious. Anyways, I was going off Spike of. Maybe we're thinking about different spikes.
That was the one.
Littlefoot, take it.
The one.
Little land before time.
Anyway, yeah, I grab it and I start climbing.
Okay, roll me an
Aw.
athletics check. It's really windy right now, which is every once in a while a wind will cut around the rock and kind of push you in two directions.
God.
So it's difficult.
Athletics?
It's difficult to climb more so than usual. So you're climbing about fourth speed instead of half speed.
You said athletics?
Mhm.
I've rolled a 19 plus a 4. Baby!
There you go.
Damn.
The rocks have
Maybe.
pretty good handholds. They're not smooth stone. They have lots of little jutting edges and corners, so you easily kind of make your way up, albeit slowly. Up. How high are you trying to get?
Like max height.
Well, the spires go about 250 feet into the air.
So
The goats.
I want to go to like where the goats are.
themselves- The goat, like one of the goats, is about 30 feet up, but then some of them are maybe even 70 or 80 feet higher.
Where are like the most of them?
They seem pretty spread out. They don't seem
Spread
to
out?
be hanging out in any one central location, just way up there.
You said some are at 30, some are at 70.
Yeah.
Let's do like a middle ground 69.
Okay. You go up almost exactly 69, give or take a foot.
Really
You
give
climb
and
all the way
take.
up there.
Actually,
It
that would
takes you
be
a little
give
while.
and take, James.
That's I literally
Oh, you
just.
beat me. Damn it. Fuck.
Not a sex cult.
No.
Yeah, so you make it up there.
Texas bear.
And you guys can see Pup, and it's almost hard to see Pup at this point as the sand is starting to block your vision more and more and more. Pup, you get up there. Are you gonna hammer in one of these pitons? Oh my god, that was so loud.
That's just how Pup can hammer.
Yes, Cornelia?
What?
What are you
I
pointing
think
at?
she was just scratching the head's nose behind her.
Oh yeah, I was just playing with little head doll behind me.
Oh,
That's creepy. Never noticed that.
Naturally.
Won't be able to unsee that now. Thank you. Wow, it's just lurking,
always watching.
waiting.
There's
Always
another one,
watching.
actually.
There's two.
Behind
One's
Jason.
behind Jason.
Oh my God! Why?
There's like,
That
there's, like
one
the
looks-
hairstyling ones. Like
That one looks a little bit more excited. One of them looks like a
Looks
serial
creepier.
killer. The other one looks like, oh, I could look good. I
Why?
could look anything. Just put a wig on.
Why would
me.
you let them just be behind you? No.
All right, Pup, you get up there.
They're friendly.
What do you?
They
How are
told
you
me.
nailing this piton thing?
Trying to think what I have.
I look into my bag and
I
I'm
mean,
like,
are you
oh
just
yeah,
gonna
my
like
hammer.
punch them into the wall?
I mean, man. I'm gonna try that, and if that doesn't work,
Headbutt?
I'm gonna take like the blunt end. Like I have a dagger, and I'll use the blunt end of the dagger.
Okay. So roll an attack.
Okay. Like, what kind of?
Dexterity attack. Just a normal. Oh, a 1. You gotta punch this thing in, and whew, it slips out of your hands. But all of you down below,
Shit.
roll me a dexterity saving throw. All 4 of you.
Owie!
Oh no.
Ooh, 11.
Oh boy.
19.
11.
11.
Put my
13?
shield up.
13.
I'm in my
Cornelia.
armor, if that helps.
Dresden. Right
gonna
in
go right in
between
your
you
eye.
guys hear something. You hear poof, bing, ding, 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 ding. And something kind of slides off into the sand.
What the?
And
Is
Puff,
that
you
a
have-
piton or a
you
dagger?
have- You have multiple pitons, so you can try again. But
Okay, yeah. I'll try again.
I'll go look for whatever just fell.
okay, so you wade out into the. You go out into the wind, and very quickly the wind starts pulling you in all kinds of different directions. Roll me a an acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Oh boy.
Still
9.
A
tied?
9. So you guys see Kelwise start to wade out to see whatever that thing is, and then you guys start to see Kelwise's feet start leaving the ground as he grabs onto
help.
the floor,
Help.
and he starts just sliding
Little help.
away.
Can we reel him in? Can we reel him in?
Yeah, we're all still tied
Are you guys
up,
still
right?
tied? Yeah. Okay.
I believe
start
so.
to reel him. You start to reel him in. You guys see Kelwise just like flying through the air, attached by the waist by his rope, just kind of floating.
Do you see
Whipping a little
anything
bit.
up there?
Do I see anything?
You see a bunch of sand, and
I see a bunch of sand.
Kelwise, you hear something like a low rumbling sound. You look to your right as this massive boulder just comes swirling around and misses you by a hair.
Pull
And
me
it goes
back.
off into the darkness.
Pull me back.
I'm
Pull me
trying.
back. It's dangerous.
I'm trying, but he refuses to.
You can
say
you
that
can
it's
hear-
happening.
You can see above you. Pup, you would probably see this first. Lightning, not shooting down to the ground, but rolling across the sky through these clouds. Lightning almost coming back and forth like waves in a pool.
I'm gonna. Rezek is down there with everyone.
Yeah. He wasn't feeling great, so he's just kind of,
Yeah.
Hey,
huddled up.
I'm seeing this. Can you relay the message? There's like thunder, like going back and forth, like a lot. It's not really going down. It's just going back and forth a lot. I don't really. I'm gonna try to put this thingy in the thingy. I dropped one, by the way. I hope everyone's okay.
And Rezek relays that to you, and you guys.
All right, well,
Kind of
maybe
figured
not
it
all,
out.
all the way to the top then, right?
Don't go all
Right.
the way to top with
Yeah, no,
us.
we won't go to the top. We won't go all the way into the lightning.
Not
I'm in
into
metal.
the
I'm
lightning.
wearing metal. No.
Oh,
Guys
Pup was
are
only
going
going.
Tall as Pup is going, and you guys cannot communicate back to Pup. So
You can't. You
have
really
60
can't
more
unless
Discord.
someone uses like a message
is it
or something.
120
A message
feet
or
away?
something.
Yeah.
Can I
Pup's
send?
only 69
I mean,
feet away
message?
from you.
I'm.
Oh yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
Can I send Pup? So what are we telling Pup? I can talk them.
Just don't go into the lightning.
Don't go all the way up.
Don't go all the way up.
Okay, pup, don't go into the lightning. Can you hear me?
I can't go into
Check.
light, but like I don't think this goes as far as the sky. But I mean, I only went up as many feet as I thought. I kind of was in between like a different groups of people, and I dropped a thingy. I hope that it didn't hit anyone. I think I already said that, but I just wanted to make sure. And I'm gonna keep putting this in a thing. And I think that's too many words.
It doesn't have a limit, I don't think, actually. Message.
I think it's 25
Message?
words.
Yeah.
And Pup cuts off
I was
abruptly.
waiting. I was waiting for someone to cut me off.
I know. I was like, I was trying to
Well-
count, but then it got too fast, and I was like, nope, not trying.
I thought that was the other one, but my bad. Sorry.
Is it? Is it not? Oh, well,
So
you can look it up. We have the internet.
Anyway, I'm trying to put the other thingy in, and I already made my roll.
Oh yeah, that's a different spell.
Messages unlimited sending is 25. Oh, that's
No, no, no.
right.
My bad.
Dang, my bad too. Here I was.
I read my spells, everyone.
Sending is
Let
much
it be noted.
All right, all right, Cornelia, 1 point. You know what, Cornelia, you can have an inspiration die for that. Reading your spells.
I thought
How
he
about
was
that?
about to be. I thought he was about to be like, "You level up." I was like, "What?"
Oh, I already stole that, so I'm good.
Yeah.
What is
So,
the- okay,
Melissa, an inspiration
inspiration
die. You can
die?
basically reroll any roll 20, a d20, whenever you want for anything.
Oh, wow.
Just remember you have it, because I already forgot you have it.
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
you're up there. Nailing it in. Roll another
Alright.
attack.
I already did because you told me
Okay.
to roll it already.
Oh.
And I already did.
What was
And
it?
it was a dirty 20. I rolled a 14 plus
Oh,
6.
30, 20. All right, you managed to knock this thing in. It's very secure. It's wedged in there pretty tight, and you get the rope you're all attached to. You tie it around it. Then you sliding back down.
Do you want me to go back down, or do you want me to help pull you guys up?
And Bobby relays that to you, Cornelia. Or
Bobby.
Rezik does. He's mad.
So what do you guys think? Just drop the rope and we can climb up and they can stay up there?
Yeah, I mean, they were trailing the rope. We can go right up if they tie the rope.
Yeah.
If it's tied, we're
Alright,
good.
I'll tell Pup that. Stay up there. Just keep
Is-
the rope connected to the
Is there a ledge or
pitons.
anything?
Is there a ledge or anything up there? Or is it...
It
or
doesn't
we're-
seem to
we're
be
gonna
any
have to have
ledges or
hammocks?
anything like that. No, where Pup is, it just kind of
Yee.
all these spires just kind of go up. There's really no.
Was there like
There's-
any
there's-
ledge for me to find at all?
There's footholds where you could like kind of just hold yourself to the
Yeah.
wall, but
Hmm.
there's no ledge big enough to like stand or sit on.
Great.
Got it.
I
There's,
cast
like,
portal edge.
Footholds, but there's not really anything else. It's just if you guys come up, I could try to go around the whole thing and wrap a rope around us.
No,
Yeah,
we
we
could just
can
tie
do
into the
like a
pitons. Let's go.
Or something, yeah. That's... Alright,
Okay.
we're headed up, Pup. Stay up
You
there.
guys all
We'll meet
climb
you.
up, and the piton's pretty secure in there. And are you guys gonna tie yourselves? Are you guys still tied together?
We're tied together. Yeah, maybe.
Together
Yeah.
and to the wall, I would
And
say
to-
probably.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a complicated knot.
It's double secure.
Tied together to
Go
the
as
wall.
slow and safe
Okay.
as possible.
Yeah, I really hope
Tie
we
us
don't
down
fall.
during this bed storm.
You guys
Aw.
climb up this
carabiners, right?
wall, this
Carabiners?
rope,
Which is-
as the
I'm
wind
not the
starts
bard.
whipping around you, and
Paladin.
more of these boulders start rolling by. Some of them massive. It's kind of incredible how strong this wind is, whipping around, and you see a couple of these rocks start to refract off of walls, hitting kind of close to where your feet were just previously, as you guys kind of ascend up this, and you hear something in the distance as you get up there. And it's almost like a crackling sound, like 1,000 fireworks going off at once as it rolls across the sky, and you just see this lightning crackling and exploding as it crackles and explodes across overhead and then out of sight, lighting up. And it's strange because when this happens, you guys see all around you these big beams of what look like reflected light as all the goats around you just start to shine with this lighted glow for a second as the lightning is there and then kind of meld back. It's as if whatever this is disturbing that ability they have to meld into the wall. And
Are
that's
these
when you
goats
hear-
glowing?
You hear a sound. Screech off in the distance, carried by the wind. Gone. Very similar to that sound you had heard when one of those goats just kind of disappeared. As if
By the
something
leather
was
daddy?
wandering around hunting. No, it wasn't the leather daddy. It was something else.
That
it
was
the other
Cullen.
shadow thing I
Yeah.
saw? Ooh.
No,
So
just a bunch of
much.
flying leather daddies. Don't worry about it.
There's a hunter that's hunting everything.
But you guys
This is
seem
the
to
land
make
of
it up.
flying leather
And
daddies.
up a little higher, it's not that the wind is any less powerful up here, but the rocks that are kind of coming by in the sand that's kind of hitting you guys in the faces, it seems a little less prevalent. Smaller grains and such. It's maybe tough for your eyes, but you're not being pelted by all these little mini rocks that were maybe cutting your ankles and your face down below. How are you guys kind of situating yourself?
I think we'll probably, at least when everyone gets up, I'll try and loop like a separate line to each person and then kind of to the piton. Maybe I'll hammer in another one.
Okay.
Just so we have a backup so that everyone can kind of just relax and kind of put their weight on the rope.
All right. So you kind of loop everyone in. Everyone's securely tied to the piton and to this rope attached to each other. And you guys are kind of just secure against this wall, waiting out this storm as it rages over you. And it seems to be in full force now. It's not getting any bigger, and your bodies are sweating. It's hot. It's almost like a very, very hot summer day, dry as all hell in this, as the lightning starts to roll back and forth. Everyone roll a perception check.
Oh, God. Yeah, keep our eyes peeled for that fucking horror beast that eats everything.
But my eyes hurt. It's so sandy.
I know. It's coarse. Gets
14.
everywhere. Perception?
6!
Oh, my night.
18.
8.
8.
Can't see anything.
Sand.
Dresden,
No.
you're looking off into the distance here, and oh my gosh, you're looking off, and the lightning rolls back through overhead. You see all those goats light up, and just for a second, on the spire next to you, you see one of those shimmering pelts of those goats just kind of shoo, the opposite direction of the wind. And you hear a snapping sound.
Oh, like a fleshy snapping sound or like a whipping,
A very
snapping
fleshy
sound? Like a
snapping sound.
No.
It's kind of a wet sound, and it's tough because it's so dry around here.
Yeah, I'll just point. Oh, shit. And just point at
And
where
it
that
kind
thing
of
was.
disappears.
Yeah, we got the snacking flying thing is coming. It's here. Everyone, weapons out. Weapons out. Just make yourselves prickly. Everyone,
Yeah.
get prickly.
Yeah.
Holding dodge action.
Pull my sword out and just like hold it behind me.
No. Yeah. Turn around. Put it in front. Everyone.
I hold it, I put it in front of me. Yeah.
Just turn. Everyone get real close. Real close. Just everyone. Just shoulder to shoulder. Just porcupine mode. Everything you've got. Just hold it up.
I have like 2 kunai.
Yeah.
Okay.
I get my sword, the axe,
my
just
God.
like fucking poking everything out.
You guys get ready for the worst, and
Okay, I have a javelin somewhere.
Yeah, take it out.
minutes pass. Nothing really happens, and that lightning rolls by.
Oh no, it's
You're looking
trying to
out.
lull us into a sense of
You don't
security.
see anything. All of you guys roll another perception check.
Stay prickly.
24.
Dirty 20.
Cornelia, you Dresden and Kelwise, the three of you. And it's tough because there's literally sand whipping up into your faces, and you can really only see maybe a cylindrical column above and below you. The area to the left and right of you completely covered in this big sandstorm, and the three of you on the bottom, you look down below you, and you see this long serpent-like tail creep out of the sand, searching for something. And it just gets longer and longer until it extends almost 10, 12 feet long, and then sucks back into the sand and disappears.
Oh, God.
That's bad, right?
That's real bad,
Way
yeah.
up
No,
here.
Did it look like the plants or like something else?
it looked like
The vine?
it's very hungry, long and
Because-
slithery.
It looked like a snaky thing with scales, not a plant. And
Not necessarily snaky, serpent-like in its movement. It just kind of moved back and forth, hovering. It was too far away. It was on the ground where you guys were. Maybe too far for you to get any solid details. And it's starting to get really dark now that these clouds have kind of pierced the or blocked the sun. Until the lightning rolls by, it's almost as if you're in very, very dim lighting right now.
Were the Rockadillos still down there?
The Rockadillos are still down there, all kind of
Okay.
huddled up in a little spire.
Well, whatever it was doesn't eat rocks or rock creatures. Probably
And I
looking for something
think-
like us.
Think
little lambs,
rock.
little goat things.
What? Think like a rock? What?
Just fucking don't look delicious is all I'm saying.
Yeah. So watch out for things from the sky and from below. That's all.
Oh, God.
It's really just. This is a nightmarish place. Why did we even? No, it's good. It's good we're here. It's good we're here.
Oh my God, is
And,
Trust still on my? Is Trust still on my back?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I make sure that the horns are in like a very, just like.
God,
ah.
use the fingers, the middle fingers.
Yeah. I put like my head, and it's like, okay, I'm safe. I'm definitely safe now.
And you guys see that happen, and nothing seems to happen for a very long time, and that lightning comes rolling back and forth, and every time it does, you guys look into the darkness, all those sand, the adjoining pillars, and you really don't see anything.
Can I
For a
cast
while.
speak with
I
the
really
animals
don't
again?
see anything.
Yes, you can, Cowboys.
I want to just talk with the goats again.
Okay.
And
There's one
ask
goat
him
like
very
right
simply-
above you, and the goat is like deathly still.
Yeah.
It's just
when stop.
while, few hours.
Long. Hour.
They know time. That's nice.
Boy, everyone settle in. We're gonna be here for a while.
How long's a while?
I don't know, half a poop.
Hours.
Half a poop.
Approximately half a poop, according to the goats.
Yeah, poop every 2
Oh.
hours.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, it does make.
I keep time that way
Um,
too.
Serpent.
I
Hide.
Smart guy.
We just have to
Smart guy.
hide from the serpent. Okay.
you hear that off in the distance, just
What is that?
some hydraulic
rocks?
going on.
Dresden just cracks the seltzer. No. Said we have to hunker down.
Yeah, the goat seems to just be still, other than when it's speaking to you. It doesn't even really move its eyes. It's just leaning against it. And the lightning comes by again, and his pelt lights up. And Cowwise, you notice something hovering from the sand. It's hard to tell, as this long tendril with a huge spike on the end of it comes out smashes into that goat. And you see the goat just scream, ah, ah! And it stops still. And it slowly just falls off. Hits the sand, and you hear this clattering on the very spire you're on. Almost like a 1,000 spiders' legs just clinking loudly on the stone. It rushes off down this spire you're on after the goat that fell.
Stop talking to animals.
Yeah, I have bad news. The goat died. I don't know if you caught that. It fell past us, but it seems like it was killed by something. Yeah, we need to get higher, I think. I think we need to climb.
Do we need to get higher, or do we need to stop moving and making noise?
Oh, yeah, maybe stop. Well, it wasn't moving or making noise either.
It was talking to you.
It was talking to you.
Well, yeah, but... I guess I assumed, is it not like a telepathic speech? Is
No,
it like
as
literally
far as-
grunting out loud and I'm just interpreting?
Yeah, so it does speak. You heard like
Okay.
There's a little bit
Guy
of that.
risked his life for you.
Okay. Okay.
And the other goats, you hear them above like hi.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay. Noted. Everyone noted. Sorry. I'm gonna stop talking now.
All of you guys, what are you guys doing at this point?
Hiding.
Praying.
Hiding.
Are you all
Action,
hiding?
holding action, dodge.
Being like the rock.
Yeah. I am going to cast the hiding spell.
Pass without a trace.
Darkness?
Cast without a trace on us.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
To see if
You
that
guys
gives us
all,
a little more...
You guys all feel shadows start to wrap around you from this whipping sand.
God,
all of
it's
you guys
coming
roll
for
me,
us.
roll me a stealth check.
Plus 10.
Plus 10.
Oh, wait, no. Yes.
Thankfully.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
18?
13.
18.
13.
35.
Oh.
I rolled a 2, so you saved me.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, I rolled a
Same
3.
here. I rolled a 3.
And I have
as well.
plus nothing.
All right. You guys kind of cling to this wall and just hold on. Still. Hiding. Trying to make yourselves as unassuming as possible. Kelwise, you kind of felt this before when you feel the tapping sounds of hard chitinous legs moving on the stone pillar on the backside in this sandstorm, just, and it moves up, 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 and then seems to stop. And all of you guys are just holding on.
Everyone watch out from above. Or from below. Or from the sides, really. It could be from anywhere.
Everyone hold the dodge.
And Pup, you are maybe the first to see this thing. This long, crab-like creature
Oh.
comes into view, and it has this massive, long tail that whips around slowly, always kind of searching. And it's got these two huge claws and maybe a dozen small little pincer legs that seem to grip onto this pillar, and it kind of comes up above you. And its claws are out, and it just starts to check you out. And then after maybe a few seconds, it leaps very quickly and shoof, off into the sand.
Away from us?
off into oblivion at this point.
Oh.
Are you guys just gonna continue to hide?
Yeah, I don't see any point in
Yeah.
moving.
Literally
Is it
nothing
still
else really we can
windy?
do, right?
Okay.
Yeah, no.
All of you
Yeah,
guys
we're
roll
just
me,
passing out
roll me a
advice.
Constitution saving throw as
Great.
the sand and the wind are trying to tear you
Oh my
from this
God.
wall, but you're all kind of holding tight.
Natural 20.
Natural
12.
20!
Nice. 12?
9.
12.
9.
9.
9. Both
I can
Maeve
imagine with
and
somebody, like,
Cornelia, you guys see them
Bye.
start to slip, and their hands fall off, and they start to slide down this enclosure. This enclosed space.
Hold tight.
Slipping down the space. And they both pull on your rope as they kind of fall all the way to the bottom.
Do they pull on our rope or do they pull on our pitons because we're all tied off?
Yeah, we're
Well,
like
the
all
rope that
20
you're all
feet.
kind of attached to. I thought that the piton, the rope, everything's kind of one. It's just kind of as they fall off down the cliff. And
Is it, or do
Maeve,
we all
your,
tie off individually? I don't know. I'm just
Maeve, your armor kind of pulls you down a little bit. Cornelia, you're much lighter. But still, you guys can feel the rope kind of and groan a little bit as they hit. And quickly, you guys kind of grab back onto the wall and kind of crawl back up again.
Yeah. Very quickly.
Quietly.
Quietly, though.
Everyone
just don't
who's not
scream
falling,
while
be
you do
extra
it.
vigilant.
Okay, and another 15 minutes passes. Nothing seems to happen. Other than the rocks rolling around and the lightning coming back and forth, little glimmers of light off in the distance as these goat-like creatures light up. Here and there, nothing. Until Cornelia, you see
God damn it.
lightning shoot by, and off in the distance on a pillar, just perched directly opposite of all of you. You see the outline of this creature and that long tail whipping back and forth just for a second, and then it's gone as the light sheds off.
Thing is still around. Shh.
Yeah.
I keep praying in my head.
Continues silently holding weapons.
Yeah. Continue to hold dodge action. Dodge. Whatever that is.
You hear almost the sounds of something off in the distance. Off in the wind. It sounds high-pitched, something small, something terrified. And very quickly, and Kelwise, you recognize it as maybe a young kid, just kind of reaching its limit, calling out. And you hear a and very quickly, again, the sound of another wet snap when the sound stops. You guys hold on for maybe another hour. The wind starts to die down. Finally, the lightning, and it almost seems like this large storm has rolled in, and you notice it's now rolling back the way it came, as if it was a wave just rushing out and rushing in as it heads west, in back towards the Mirrorlands. The sand starts to settle. Boulders, no longer massive boulders being pushed by this wind, just small stones still. The heat maybe dropping a few degrees, giving you a little bit of reprieve as you guys are holding on to this wall. Your fingers at this point numb and just stuck onto these rocks, and nothing seems to happen for the next hour and a half as this storm just starts to roll back out. And maybe a half hour after that, you start to see all the little goats start looking around, moving again. They all kind of just stumble down clumsily. And again, it looks like they're going to fall every time they take a step, and they just don't. It's kind of weird. And they kind of just make their way down into little herds and move off in various different directions.
I guess that means it's our time to go.
Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's see what else this place has in store to kill us, huh?
Yeah, this place is horrible.
It's really terrifying.
Yeah. Absolute worst.
Yeah. Really bad. Really, really bad.
Start rappelling down.
And, Pup, you notice by the piton something a little strange. There's like this almost bluish, orange, multicolored, thick, almost oil-like substance right around the piton mark. Just a little bit of like this blue-orange ink that has kind of just surrounded the little piton.
Have you guys seen this before?
What?
No?
The hell is that?
Is it coming from inside the rock?
Can I I like shouted this down to them. I don't want to be all the way down yet. I still want to be around it.
Okay.
Can I take my dagger and like poke the hole a little bit, see if I can get the
Mhm.
hole bigger?
Yeah, you poke the hole, and the bigger you make the hole, more of that inky liquid starts to just kind of slowly seep out.
I'm gonna take. I'm sure I have an empty honey jar at this point to fill some up. I want to try to fill my honey jar with it.
Okay. It's trickling out very slowly, so you could get some, but if you wanted to fill it, you'd be there for quite a while.
Can I get like a third of it full?
Sure. Yeah. So you can spend maybe an hour just kind of dripping it out.
Oh no, I wouldn't spend an hour. I feel
The
like the most
hell
I
are
would
they
spend-
doing up there?
Pup's impatient. Pup would spend like 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you get a sizable amount of this stuff.
A dime.
I mean, I was hoping to like really poke around. Cool. And
What's
so I
it
take it
smell
down.
like?
I'm like, what does it smell like?
You know, it's
Like
got this
oily or
very
inky?
earthy tone to it. It smells like a stone in the middle of the rain. A little bit of that, and when you do get it to the sunlight, you
Petrichor.
notice it glitters, almost shimmering, sparkles with these brilliant colors as you touches the light.
Sparkle juice.
That's so pretty.
That is gorgeous.
And it does sparkle
Right.
many different colors.
Is it magic?
Wait. Let me detect poison on it first. Let me detect poison. Hold on. Don't put it in your mouth. I'll cast detect poison.
You cast detect poison. It doesn't seem poisonous at all.
It's not poison. Doesn't mean it's gonna be good or not harm you. I mean, it's glittery. It's
And you taste it, and it's got this really strong iron taste to it.
Uh-oh.
Spit it out.
Like blood?
It's like mineral
Blood?
iron.
It's
Yeah.
almost, it's kind of bloody a little bit. Do you think that these things are
Bloody?
living?
And can I look to see if these spires have threads?
Yeah. You check these spires. They go up super far into the air, and it doesn't seem like they have threads
No.
at all.
Okay.
But not everything is all attached. So
Oh, so like animals aren't attached to the source heart?
Animals are. There are some things that haven't been attached. Like you see the little rockadillos aren't attached. But they're moving around. Animals are.
I don't know.
Have
it
you
may
ever
be-
done that on Taika? Was Taika attached? Do you know? Wonder.
Is
If
he?
you've ever checked Taika
I'm sure I have.
would not have a thread attached to him.
Oh my god. Married to a soulless.
He's not from around here.
I'm from around these parts.
So,
No, Taki doesn't have them. But are these things? Do you think that these are living? Did I just
don't know
stab,
anything around
like,
here.
blood from something that's living?
I mean,
Well,
you
if
can't
it
get blood from a
tastes-
stone, but
Yeah, well, maybe
If
it's
it-
living like a tree. You know,
Like a sap.
like sap or a syrup. You know, those
It
come out of
Because-
trees.
blood.
But blood tastes like iron, no, and iron is in the ground.
True.
So it might not be blood, it might just be iron.
And I put the jar away and I just hug this fire. And I whisper,
I'm sorry. I did not mean to stab you.
oh, I'm gonna hug with them.
I'm just gonna.
I'm gonna look at Dresden and be like, no.
I don't know.
Mm.
I've stopped asking questions.
And you see the rockadillos look at you,
Right in my book.
hugging thing, and they kind of walk up and just lean against the rock as well.
Oh my god, can we keep one? I
Hard
love
to
them.
tell.
Like, pat one in the head.
And seems to be very excited about the head pats. Or back pats. It's hard because they have these giant rock shells that kind of protrude over their heads.
Okay, touching. Are we going?
I mean,
Which way do we go?
It's a horrifying ordeal. Let's relax for a moment. It's okay. We can be.
I don't
Yeah.
think it is okay to relax. Did you see there was something hunting us in there?
There was. It's
Yeah.
not hunting us now.
You assume.
True.
Didn't something like that swoop down before?
It did.
When we weren't in the storm?
Well, that was something that scraped the sides, right? It's like went through, and this was
Okay,
like
so be worried about
scuttly.
that too. Let's go.
Yeah. I saw
Which
the-
direction are the
marking.
shadows of the rockadillos pointing?
They're heading about northwest in like a northwestern trajectory. And you guys kind of come down and settle in. The clouds roll back pretty quickly as the sun starts to beam down through these little cracks. And you guys walk maybe 10 minutes before you notice and you hear poof, 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 poof.
Uh-oh, everyone.
Uh-oh, it's noon.
Quick,
And you guys are
Cover your
flooded
faces.
with these blossoms.
Oh fuck.
I did a
Everybody
face thing.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh
We
god.
handed out
Damn it.
individual
And everyone has their
packet
own
of everyone having their
individual
stuff.
packet of
And you
algae.
right before I was gonna say our
Oh.
lead person needs to have some before we started walking, and you got to it before I could say that.
Oh, natural
What are we
20.
rolling? A constitution?
Constitution.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
Oh, Jesus.
So a 20, natural 20. 20.
Okay.
Jeez.
9.
A 9.
6.
6.
We're all still tied. We're all
You're
still
still
tied
tied
together,
together.
though, right?
How much did you get, Cornelia?
3.
All you fucks are gonna just drag me
3.
directly into this thing.
Correct.
Pup. You hear a familiar sound. You kind of blink and you don't really remember how you got there, but you're in this dark room. It's black, but it's warm. You don't see anything, but you can feel the room and the warmth emanating out as if you're on something soft and warm, like a silk, and you realize you're on somebody's lap, And you can feel Cullen. You can feel somebody brushing your hair, and your eyes are closed, and you don't dare open them in case this moment ends, as someone hums this song to you softly, a very familiar feminine voice, brushing your hair with what feels just like very nice, well-made comb. Meanwhile, Kelwise, you're on a boat. The sun is out. You are drifting towards perfection as the glimmers of the light off the waves in the ocean around you, that fishing pole lazily bowed out. Your brother snoring on the other side. You guys are just in this tropical paradise as you guys drift off towards what's gotta be just pure bliss. Cornelia,
Beautiful.
you're back. You're finally back. You've been waiting for this. You are back home. Back at the festival.
I'm
And you
coming,
remember
Mom.
you remember something pulled you away from this. And you cling towards that feeling of almost a little bit of anticipation, maybe panic, as if it's not gonna last. So you feel, I gotta get there quickly. And Maeve, again, all the approval you've ever wanted from all of your superiors, looking down on you with just nothing but pure glee and acceptance. You've made it. And you guys start pulling quickly, Dresden.
Literally
All four of them start pulling, and you are just getting
Wait, what about
dragged.
Rezek? Is Rezek helping Dresden at all, or is he pulling Dresden?
Ooh, Rezek. Drool dripping out of his mouth.
Come on!
You hear in his voice, he says
You're
something about
strong, boy.
Eva as he just starts pulling towards.
Who's the biggest? Who's the strongest? Pup? Is Pup probably the strongest?
I mean, they're all kind of pulling in tandem, and it's tough because
No,
you
but I
kind of
mean
pull
just in
different directions.
general. In
I'm
general.
not sure.
Pup
My
is
strength
Pup
is
is
8 with a negative
Pup
1.
is moving with a very delicate ease.
I'm not
All
worried
of
about
these-
that.
Cornelia's
It's Pup,
really
isn't it?
the one.
I
Cornelia's
fucking
really the
chucked
one.
that stink bomb in Pup's face.
All right, roll a dexterity attack.
It might just like go
22.
Oh, okay, 22. Yeah, Pup,
Serious.
you just have this moment where someone is brushing your hair. You're on this lap. It's warm. You can feel a fire, though you can't see it. And this woman, this familiar voice, is singing you a song. When all of a sudden, roll me a Constitution saving throw. Boom! Something explodes in all of your senses like a bomb.
Con save?
Constitution
22.
saving throw. 22.
22.
Just, it feels like all the hair on your nose, in your nose, on your head, just, and you are just ripped out of this as this smell, almost like pure sulfur mixed with gasoline, just engulfs you.
Oh, you fuck! Stop coughing.
There we go.
Would we be able to save ourselves, Maeve and Cornelia? Like,
I don't
since we
think we're
have our
aware
own things?
enough.
But
Would
if
you
we
be
know
able
it's
to?
happening since we've experienced
Well,
it
you don't know
before,
it
like
necessarily that it's.
that it's happening, so we're completely out of it,
We're
even
gone.
though we've
No,
been
yeah, you don't.
drugged up before.
None of your past makes sense, and it doesn't have to because you're just so happy right now.
Okay.
You're looking at this festival and you're like, you know, it would be the same as like you get really excited for like an event or something like that, or you go to the movies, and when you're sitting in the movie, you're not like sitting there thinking, oh, what are all the past mistakes
yeah.
I've made? Let's just sit here and wallow. It's just nothing. It's just fully focused
No?
on what's in front of you. They don't.
Damn.
I didn't say that to you, Kate.
I'm talking about you.
I'm just kidding.
You know now.
So yeah, you guys are kind of just and Pup, you see the four of them, Rezik, Maeve, Kelwise, and Cornelia, just kind of like walking like zombies, and in front of you is this massive flower with its petals all kind of splayed out like a 5 by 5 foot big giant flower, and inside where the pollen usually collects is like a long tube with these tiny little thorned teeth all around it, and this mucus just kind of emanating out in anticipation as they all kind of just start walking towards that, pulling on this rope.
Fucking pull.
What? What? Okay. I pull. God, I was having the best dream. It was so weird.
Yeah, it sounds great. Fucking pull.
I'm pulling.
Can we knock them over if we, like, can
Both
we
of you
knock
roll me in
them?
athletics. Roll me in athletics. In 10.
Oh, that's not great.
Athletics?
11.
11.
4, 5 plus 4 is 9.
9. You guys start to pull. And
Happiness.
they start to pull, and your feet just start to. You three, roll me an athletics check.
Oh no.
Watch this be the one roll I roll well tonight.
Yep.
Yeah,
There you go.
natural 20.
18.
What is it? Athletics?
16.
Oh my god! All three of
Wait,
them.
wait. Is it athletics? Is that what he
Yes.
said?
Yeah.
Because this is a 23.
All of them just start pulling, and you two just start. Your feet start sliding as you start getting pulled more and more and more, and then Cornelia just. The rope falls to her feet as she starts not running, but like a brisk walk. Kelwise, now looking at the rope as they pull you, Rezik doing the same, starts to just untie himself frantically. Maeve untying herself from this as they start to walk towards this bliss blossom.
I just sprinted. Who was ever in the lead?
I got Cornelia.
And I
Go.
tackled Cornelia.
Okay. roll an attack. Roll an attack.
Rolling a tackle. Am I gonna roll advantage because I'm so funny?
Like and subscribe.
So, like, do I get advantage? It'd be really good if I got advantage.
What did you get?
But, like, what if I got advantage?
Can I assist in
A
any way?
natural 1. All right, Bryson. You see Pup dive after Cornelia, and Cornelia just whoop
TPK.
steps to the side.
Not my name.
Cornelia runs up to that pleasure blossom and just sticks her body inside.
I was holding a dodge action. Does that
Meanwhile,
God.
Dresden.
Fucking, I'll run over to that thing. I'll just run over to the fucking flower thing, whatever the fuck it is. I just, hopefully everyone's still
It's a pleasure
working on their
blossom.
knots. Yeah, the pleasure blossom, and I'll just start digging in, trying to get Cornelia out.
Okay,
You
roll
fucking people.
roll me an athletics check with disadvantage because you
No.
have to hold this opening open because it kind of just closes in around Cornelia, and there's just these thorns that are sticking the
Oh my
reverse
God.
way.
Oh my god.
With disadvantage?
Yeah.
Athletics?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, 15?
A 15. You can't pull Cornelia out, but Pup, you see Dresden manages to kind of keep this hole from just like grabbing on, and like a worm, it's almost like undulating as if it wants to just like undulate more and more and more and suck her deeper and deeper, but you keep that from happening because you're just holding it open. Meanwhile, Kelwise and Maeve, both of you guys roll me dexterity saving throws to see how well you do against this.
Has made a Little Shop of Horrors joke yet?
Yeah.
Dexterity
Excuse me,
saving throw?
Dresden?
Like, settle down, Audrey.
What'd you
Saving
get,
throw,
Kelwise?
you said?
Yeah, dexterity saving throw.
16.
16. Poof, not off. You
No, fuck.
see Kelwise try and just slip inside next to Cornelia. Maeve, what'd you get? Dexterity saving throw.
Oh no.
Can we choke it by putting all of us inside?
I gotta grab my.
I think we're about to
my
find
bad
out.
dice back.
What did you get?
What's
It's
the
like a Sarlacc.
dex save? It's a
Yeah.
dex save.
Yeah.
19.
A 19!
No, low
Maeve,
is good.
Maeve
Stop
not
it.
only gets the rope off, Maeve starts pushing Kelwise and Cornelia deeper in so that she also can get into this thing. As you, Cornelia, oh my god. It is unlike
Been rolling fives
anything-
and less all night.
it is unlike anything you've ever felt. The elation you're feeling tenfold just starts exploding through your body as you are so happy. You can
I don't
almost
trust it.
feel
Stab.
tingling in the backs of your minds as this thing's happening. Now, Dresden,
I
you're kind of holding
does-
this thing open.
question.
It's a good time.
Yes.
Does my armor help me at all in this situation?
Well, you're kind of just pushing them in, so you haven't really
Will I
gone all the way
digest
in.
slower? Okay, great.
Hard to
Why
tell.
do all my characters
Hard to
end up
tell.
in the stomach of an enemy? Like, I don't understand.
Roll better.
No, I'm rolling great. How about you roll better and save my ass?
I'm trying.
Problem.
I'm trying.
Dresden, Pup, what are you guys doing?
Pup, do you have your seaweed dust, whatever? And I'm like, fucking go on.
Probably.
Yes, I do, right? I don't know. I was thinking, do I
Everyone
have it
got some,
right?
right? Everyone got
Most
some?
of it,
Okay.
yeah.
Great, yeah.
In the face. Take everyone in the face with it.
Oh god.
And I throw it into where the faces are, but I want to put myself in there with them to put it in there.
You're gonna
Do
start- so there isn't enough room for you to get in there, really. Like with Kelwise and Cornelia just shoved into
Do I
that
see
opening.
their faces though?
No, you
We should
really
move it.
just kind of see, just like really the bottom part of their torsos are hanging out.
I
while
like-
Maeve is just
Stop
Maeve
me
is
from
just
pushing.
Maeve is
Stop me
shoving them
from
in.
pushing.
I want to pull Maeve out and put it and smash it in her face.
Okay, Maeve, roll a Constitution
Yeah.
saving throw.
Roll low.
2.
2.
Or wait.
Maeve.
Plus 4. 6.
Maeve, you are almost paralyzed as this
Great.
assault on your face happens. You just fall over, coughing, hacking, gagging, vomiting all over the ground, and you're back. But it is just the most revulsive thing, and it's like your stomach is turning in knots back and forth, and just constricting in knot, and it's the most painful thing you've ever felt as you're off. But Maeve is no longer pushing them.
Stop retching and pull this open.
I
Dresden
vomit on
holds it open.
Dresden's feet.
I don't even care. I don't even fucking care.
Cornelia, Kelwise, roll me another wisdom saving throw.
Oh. Can I roll your d20 you got me? Just kidding.
17.
It's the ultimate d20. Oh, 5.
5. Kelwise, you just kind of lay there. You guys see Kelwise just kind of laying there, really happy.
I'm shining.
Yeah, Cornelia, not to be outdone. Just whatever's back there is worth being back there. As you see Cornelia just start to claw her way in, and she starts to claw in deeper and deeper into this thing until now Cornelia's feet are kind of past Kelwise's head in this long tube. Dresden's still holding it open, but Cornelia going past where you could really keep that.
God damn.
The music, by the way, this music is really like happy.
I know.
Like, da-da-da-da-da-da, we're all dying.
Well, I didn't expect this many failures, so I just.
I didn't expect y'all to suck so bad.
Oh god damn it.
Here,
Can I?
Cornelia,
No.
start
Sleepy time.
The other
diving
one's
in.
better.
You know what? Let's
I feel
just.
like we almost need like circus music for this. To be honest.
This is true.
Do you have yakety sax? Yeah.
Cornelia
No.
starts crawling in as if it was a super race. Just gotta get what's back there. No one's gonna stop her. She's gonna be first place to the back of whatever this is. And you see Cornelia just start to move into this tube.
How you
Dresden,
get to hold
Pup,
you
what are you guys
guys?
doing?
I want to just rip Hellwise out and just throw him as far as I can, and then
Ooh,
try
okay.
to grab onto Cornelia's ankle.
Yeah, I'm
All
just
right.
holding it as open as best as I
So
can.
roll me an
wait.
athletics check to try and pull Kelwise out, and you know that he's
I
just
also
hooked onto these barbs.
I'm gonna hand Dresden my metal pole to like help prop the thing open. my metal quarterstaff, the first one that I had.
We've all seen Star Wars. We know that doesn't work.
What am I rolling? Sorry.
Roll a athletics to pull Kelwise out.
Athletics 19 plus 4, 23.
23. Kelwise, roll me another wisdom saving throw. You pull Kelwise out. His skin is just torn by these large thorns
20.
as you're ripping him next to it. And Kelwise, you back, and your skin, you're covered in this grayish green mucus with this almost black and light colored glitter on it as you just feel your wounds burning. This isn't like a knife has cut you. This is like a serrated blade. Each of these thorns, like a cat's claw, like a saw, has just rended your flesh as you just feel these pieces of your body. But the alternative in your mind, much worse, as you sit there just in agonizing pain. As you watch now Cornelia just
Ow.
digging in there farther and
Am
farther and
I-
farther. Maeve, you are
am I
still...
able- I'm still
Maeve, roll
vomiting.
another Constitution saving throw.
You're just vomiting?
She's still just
Jacking
vomiting
this
all
whole
over the
time.
place.
Yeah, that's a 7.
A 7. No, still evacuating. And,
So
Stop
much
puking.
yeah.
Evacuating. Oh my god.
And Kelwise, you notice something about that beautiful, beautiful chest hair of yours.
Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Starts to slide down your chest and off
Oh!
your body. And
Oh
you
god,
feel
it's filled with nair.
pieces of your hair just start sliding down your head.
Oh, he's melting. He's
Cornelia.
melting.
Go ahead,
right?
He's
Dresden.
melting.
Dresden, what are you
Cornelia's
doing?
gonna be bald and have one
I'm
eye.
What do
gonna
we got?
take.
I hate
I'm gonna
you.
try and jam, just jam
I
pups
quit.
in there.
We'll get you a wig. We'll get you. This is my last day on -1 Charisma. It's nice knowing
This
everybody.
might be Cornelia's last day. Who knows? Let's see if Dresden can get to you.
You want me to push you in further just to avoid?
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
Cornelius, this thing, when you look down this thing, it's like a cavernous expanse. It's like this thing has just dug itself like a worm. There's this long tunnel to the back of these things as Cornelia's going deeper and deeper, almost like subterranean at this point. Dresden, what are you doing?
God.
Pup just
I'm
ripped
ju-
out Kelwise as Pup had handed you that metal bar.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and jam it in to keep the opening just open.
Okay, you jam it. You kind of jam it open. This thing starting to quiver really doesn't like you. Kind of holding this open. These blossoms
I don't care. You don't like me.
much more animalistic than you expected. These things look like plants from the outside, but inside you're starting to see what looks almost like flesh down these long tubes.
Ah, not flesh tubes. Yeah, can I do? If I jab that in there, can I fucking like grab Pup's? I don't know, Pup. Is Pup in there?
No. Pup had pulled Kelwise out. And you
Okay.
were right there at the opening, and now you see Cornelia just kind of crawling her way deeper. And
I'll
deeper.
just dive in and shout,
Okay.
grab my feet.
So you dive in. Yeah, you dive in and instantly covered in this grayish mucus all over yourself. And you grab onto Cornelia's feet. Roll me a grapple. And Cornelia, roll me a acrobatics.
Yay!
So just what, a strength check?
Well, it's an athletics check, I think, Dresden, on your part.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Athletics. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oof. Just gonna go through all the music.
Dirty 20. Dirty 20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Ooh! Both of you roll a straight d20.
God damn it. God fucking.
Roll one.
Just a straight
Oh my
d20.
God fucking damn it.
15.
8.
Dresden, you feel this sticky mucus just kind of out as she kicks her feet off and starts clawing herself deeper and deeper in.
I just shout, push! Push me! Push!
Pup, you push. Kelwise, what are you doing? You see kind of this happening as the horror of like the realization that you're gonna be hairless very soon.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's disappointing. I would probably light a torch and try to use fire on the thing.
Ooh,
to be
okay.
Totally honest
So-
with you.
Yeah, so you light up a torch. And what are you doing? How are you using fire?
He's just burning one down out there.
Yeah, probably like, it's got like an external portion, right? I would probably
it
try
has
to
that big
burn.
old, it has all those like what look like root vines just wrapping around on the outside, and then all those big petals.
Yeah, I would just pick anything that looks flammable, honestly. Any old thing, and just try burning it.
You noticed that the roots, the goats had been eating those, the dry parts of the roots on the outside. You had noticed the roots moving earlier and you couldn't really make it out. You noticed that they ate the roots of these plants. So there's some dry parts at the edges, and you ignite those and light them on fire. And you hear, Dresden, you start to hear this guttural, almost wind sound just kind of come from deep within this thing. As Kelwise, you don't know what it's from. Kelwise, you light it on fire and it starts to crackle very, very slowly. Dresden following Cornelia and Maeve, roll another Constitution saving throw. And Pup, what are you doing?
I have Dresden's ankles and I'm pushing and or pulling.
Pushing.
Wait,
Okay.
18. And 18.
18.
I'm pushing
So Maeve,
for the pull.
yeah, Maeve, you finally kind of get your stomach settled. And you look over and you see this horrific melting halfling just with a big torch
God.
lighting this thing on fire.
Can I tell? Would the spell command work, or is this not a creature? It's rather like a plant.
You can try. It looks like a plant. You know, command,
Okay.
they have to at least have a certain intelligence threshold.
Okay. Can I? Is Cornelia too far away from me to
You can't see Cornelia
cast a spell on
anymore.
her?
Yeah, Cornelia is pretty far
Right.
down that tube. Like, Rezik is stretched full length and his feet are just kind of sticking out, and he just barely was able to grab onto her legs, and then she kicked him off and scuttled down.
Right. But if it just says it affects a creature within range, not you can see within range.
Sure, let's try it.
Because
How
there's
are
just
you
I
casting?
have a spell that says
Yeah.
see within range, and then I have another one that just says within range. So I'm just wondering.
Yeah. Okay. Command says you speak one word command to a creature you can see within range.
Yes, I'm looking at Sanctuary though, which says you ward a creature within range against attack.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, you could probably, yeah.
Is she
definitely
30
within
feet from
30
me?
feet. Yeah, she is.
Okay. All right. So I will stab my sword into the ground and cast. Or wait, what's the deal with my my necklace, my holy symbol? Does that affect? Does it make things stronger,
You
or
just
is it
need
just?
it. You just need it. You need it to cast
I just
spells.
need it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. So I screw and then hold this and cast Sanctuary on Cornelia.
Okay. So the creature must make a wisdom saving throw before attacking her.
Yes.
Okay.
And if it fails to save, it must choose a new target or lose the attack or spell, but I don't know if that matters.
Okay, so Dresden, you start to see Cornelia, and what color is your magic? What kind of essence is it?
It's like a bluish, kind of similar to my armor color, but
Okay.
like more transparent.
So yeah, Dresden, you see like this opaque blue glow start to surround Cornelia as she starts scuttling down that stove away from you.
Stop running away!
It's like a really nasty McDonald's playpen. Like she's just like going and just
Exactly what
like,
it is. No, it's probably equal to a McDonald's playpen. Pup, are you pushing Dresden?
Yep.
Okay, Pup, you shove Dresden. Dresden, you feel yourself just down this tube right up to Cornelia. Are you gonna grab again?
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
yeah.
Cornelia?
Jesus.
Acrobatics,
God
Dresden.
damn it.
Give me an athletics
I'm
grapple check.
sorry. So I'm hoping for low is what I'm hoping for. Got it. Oh no.
You have your reroll.
You do have
Oh, yeah,
one
could you-
inspiration die.
I think I need to re-roll it. I need to re-roll it.
Okay.
Re-roll to be worse. That's
Inspired.
interesting.
By reading
I'm
the spell.
inspired to be low. Ugh. Okay. Ends up being 15.
Fuck. 13.
13. Cornelia scuttles down farther, and then you see Cornelia fall off some small cliff, and you hear a splashing sound, Dresden.
What?
Not far.
Fucking-
Flower.
Okay, wait. I'm still tied, right? I'm still
Yeah,
We're all
yes.
still-
to pup
You're-
pup at least, right?
Pup and you are tied, and there's still that rope. Yeah.
Okay.
What was that splash?
Yeah, if you can hear that, that's so gross. Full send! Full send!
I don't know what that means.
Just fucking, I like try and like jump off of you're pushing me.
I do that.
Pup, yeah, you can, but you have your staff too if you needed to like push them farther deep down.
Isn't that holding it open?
I'll make myself 6 foot tall pup and push him farther as far as I
Okay.
can before needing to pull out my staff.
Dresden, yeah,
Oh
you
God.
get propelled forward as you can smell something burning on the outside, and you shoof, fall off maybe like a what feels like a 3-foot drop into this, and you start to feel something uncomfortable. It's not a burning sensation, more of just you're feeling sensitive. It's like something is
Oh.
just
I'll write this down in my
journal.
slowly.
Eating
I don't
you?
know. You're just being
Digesting you.
digested slowly,
Over
slowly.
1,000
and
years.
you can't really see in
Yes.
here. It's now dark. It's now completely dark as it's just the little bits of light above you, and you can hear somebody. It's not huge. You can kind of hear somebody near you and easily feel that Cornelia is like right in front of you.
Yeah,
And Cornelia, you see Cornelia just kind of lay down, and her face kind of gets half covered by whatever this liquid is, as she's just
oh
laying.
my God, no! Just fucking up! I just pick her up and I just shake her off. I shake her, not like real hard, but pretty fucking hard.
All right, Cornelia, roll me a wisdom save with disadvantage.
Okay. 4.
Yeah, Cornelia,
5.
roll me a dexterity saving throw.
I like that better. 25?
Oh, Dresden, you start shaking her, and then
Oh,
she
wait,
just
that's
kind of
bad. Oh, no.
she kind of slips out of your grasp,
Oh,
and then
no.
Damn it.
into the water, and then
Oh, it's switch water. We're fine.
and then silence, and you're like kind of can't see, and you start feeling around.
Yeah,
and,
just full on, just blind man, just
Okay.
touching everything, just
Meanwhile-
splashing digestive fluid everywhere.
Meanwhile, Kelwise, you set this thing on fire. Pup, you've pushed Dresden in. Maeve, you've cast Sanctuary on Cornelia. Is there anything else you guys want to do? Or are you just kind of waiting?
I'm just waiting to pull the rope.
Let me
Okay. Is he
see.
gonna tug? Is he gonna like tug when we're supposed to pull, or?
Probably.
I would like. Is there a way for me to cast sleep on the plant and not get the two inside the plant? Or would it get
depends on
everyone?
If the plant can sleep.
Fair. Fair. Then I'm just gonna stab it with my sword in a nice fleshy bit and like into its like head. What
All right,
looks
roll
like
an attack.
Isn't that where I am?
Not
you're
into
like
you.
you're like right at the front. It's a large plant.
Got it.
It's real
Looks
big. Does this count as an attack on an object or a creature?
No, it's a creature attack.
Okay. So it's okay. Roll to hit. D. Okay, it's 10. It's a
10,
plant.
it
It's
hits.
not really moving.
Yeah,
Great.
you hit.
And then do I do the 1d8 plus 3 or
1d8
1d10
plus your
plus
strength.
3?
Or 1d10 if you're holding it in
Plus
2
two.
hands.
I am holding it in 2 hands. Sorry, D8. That's a D10. Wait, D10. Yes, D10. 1d10 plus 3. That is 7 plus 3.
10 damage. Okay. You
10 damage.
stab this thing and instantly, Pup, you can just see that opening just start to writhe like crazy as it just kind of this really low-pitched bellowing sound. In Dresden, the digestive fluids around you start to bubble and pop all over the place, burning your eyes. Quickly, Pup, you start to see the flower blossoms start to fold up as this fire, and this thing seems to be trying to pull itself into the stone as if it was going to close up and just hold itself back. And you can feel these petals. These petals are made of some kind of almost fortified sinew. It's like steel, and they have these thick, almost veiny like muscles running underneath them. When you get really close under that sparkle, and you can start to see this stuff start to close as that bar in the middle starts to creak and slowly bending out. Kelwise, fire still coming. Pup, what are you doing?
If I'm like inside of this thing,
Oh, I thought that was gonna help.
how much is it hurting? Does it look? Can I tell? No, I'm inside.
It looks like
Wait,
Maeve-
you're inside?
I thought that I was like waist
You're-
deep
you're-
inside of it, pushing you in. Was my
Oh, I
visual-
thought you were
my
outside
visual.
pushing with your Okay,
No,
well,
that's
if
why
you're half in,
I
this
was
thing-
holding his ankles and he was
Yeah.
inside of it,
You
so I
start to
assumed
see
that
the
I
band.
was inside of it.
Okay, the bar around above you, like right by your waist that you had used to pry it open, starts to bend as this enclosure starts to close, and you start to see the darkness kind of start to wrap. As Kelwise, you can see these petals slowly are starting to close up as the thing seems like a worm coming back into its hole.
I'm
as the
starting
thing-
to
as its roots
close.
burn.
Oh, no more
Dresden.
stabbing! I'm so sorry. I thought
Can I hear that?
Dresden,
Can I
yeah,
hear-
You absolutely can hear that. Roll me a perception check as you search for Cornelia. Cornelia, roll me a stealth check as you try and hide from Dresden.
I don't want to.
Cornelia,
God.
Cornelia,
fucking-
roll it with disadvantage though, since it's a very small space.
Oh my god, do
she
we
has
still have
plus
Okay.
10 on it. There's no way. It's
No,
not
Oh,
there's-
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, it's been more than an hour since
It
we
has
were
been
hiding.
more than an hour. Yeah, actually,
thank
you're,
God.
good point. Good
Just
point.
now.
Thank God.
I thought it was.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a 6
21.
on my part.
is how it
So
feels
as
to
I'm just
die.
splashing around, not seeing the shit out of her, if I hear pup, I just scream, "It's time for the poison! It's time for the poison! All the poison! All the jam! All the fucking jam!
And I just start like chucking it down. It's where I saw.
Yeah.
I like open
Dresden.
and shut.
Poison bomb.
Dresden, glass bottles start just.
Yeah, I'll just smash him. I'm just swinging widely, trying to smash him with my armor.
Okay,
I throw the core in.
the
Don't
core.
superpower it. The whole brick.
Okay, Dresden,
Huge, a
pup,
massive amount.
pup, this ingot of core goes flying by
Swallow
your
it,
head. And
Damn,
Dresden,
I wanna catch it.
you
Really
see this?
big.
You're gonna catch it?
I want
Alright,
to try
Pup.
to catch it.
Pup, roll me an athletics check to try and catch this thing.
Athletics.
I'm scared.
Oh my
catch
It'd be more like
Dresden.
pushing it in, honestly.
Yeah, because you like threw it into me because I'm
Yeah,
inside
pretty
this
much.
metal.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
The human puppapede, it goes through you.
18 athletics.
18. Okay, so yeah, this bar comes sliding down, and then it kind of hits you, and you grab this bar, and you're holding this bar, and it doesn't call to you in the same way, but it's alluring. There's something about this hunk of metal with this light violet glow that really, really calls to you in a reassuring way.
So
What are you
these
doing
weren't
with it?
done Before. Interesting. Well, if it's reassuring me, then I don't want to get rid of it. Can I take out my knife and try to like, just like a little piece of it?
Yeah, and it's almost like
It's
the
a huge
light
bar.
itself. You take a knife and you look at it, and the light, it's almost asking you to invite it in.
No. I was just trying to break off a piece and throw it inside of the mouth and keep the rest of the bar for myself and not tell anyone.
Yeah. the bar itself is like, it's like a metal. You chip at it, and it seems like it's gonna take way too long to chip off a piece of this if you're gonna throw it in.
I'm just gonna pocket it.
Okay, you shove it in your pocket. Dresden, all around you, glass shattering.
I just try and smear it
Yeah.
everywhere.
And Daye,
All over that
anything you're
thing.
doing while this is happening.
Wait.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, I was wondering if I could cast Dark Vision on Dresden down there. He could see better.
What's the range on that?
Oh, it's touch. Rip.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you'd have to go way deeper in there.
God damn it. Well, if Jaymes, if you said that when I stabbed this thing, it was a creature attack, not like a object attack.
Mm-hmm.
So wouldn't that mean if I used command on the creature, I'm gonna try using command.
If it's intelligent enough to be able to speak or understand speech of any kind. So.
Oh, like it would have to understand. Okay.
Like if you
and there's
cast command on a rabbit, rabbits technically can't speak.
got
They're
it.
just kind of like, huh?
Okay. Okay. I will cast Sanctuary again, but on Dresden now that he's down there.
Is that a concentration spell? No, I guess not.
No.
All right. And it says it's a bonus action, so you can do something else as your action if you want. Dresden, you start to glow.
Oh
A
god,
little
it's eating me!
You start to glow with this bluish hue, which lights up just a little bit of the room. Cornelia hiding underneath the digestive
Yeah,
juices
I'm
underneath.
light.
So,
He should
Hey, wait, is
get
she glowing too?
advantage. Yeah,
but she
he
had
should get advantage.
dunked underneath,
God damn.
and the glow
Damn
had
it.
just dissolved. Now you can kind of see that she's not anywhere above the surface of the fluid. So you've now narrowed your search window. Roll me an advantaged perception check. Cornelia, roll me a disadvantaged stealth check. Maeve, what else did you
Come
learn?
on, please.
I don't have anything I think I can do against a plant. So
I mean, you can stab it again if you want.
it seemed to go the opposite of how I wanted. It started closing in on itself, not relaxing in at death. So
Okay, Cornelia, what'd you get? Dresden, what'd you get?
13.
17.
17. Cornelia, you feel something grab you by the back of your shirt, and then just whoof, you lift her up. You've got her, and your hand, a steel vice, just on Cornelia. What are you doing, Dresden?
I just put her in a fucking headlock. Like, I just, like, wrench down on her and then start tugging on the rope as hard as I can.
Okay, Pup, you feel the tug on the rope. The call to action. Kelwise, you see that those pedals are starting to close up. Kelwise, you, Maeve, and Pup, all roll me athletics checks as you guys start to pull Dresden through this thorny mess of a tube as it just starts.
Oh, God, because they're all facing me.
Yeah.
18.
Natural 20, 18, and a Maeve.
Plus
What'd
two.
you get?
11.
11. All right. Dresden, you just get yanked through
Yep.
this thing, holding Cornelia. Luckily, you've got some armor on.
I
so
just try
that'll
to cover. I try to cover her as best as I can.
That'll block a little bit of it, but you take the brunt of the thorns, just finding every little gap under and in between the little chinks in your armor, stabbing and grunting. You take 18 points of slashing,
that not-
rending damage.
Does it not, the sanctuary not help
Well,
them
it's
at
not
all?
making an attack
Wow.
against them. They're just getting pulled through basically a saw blade, a round saw blade right now. Cornelia, you being covered by
Thanks,
Dresden helps.
James.
It's not
And,
really an attack. Yeah.
You take 5 points of slashing damage as you get pulled out. Cornelia, roll me another wisdom saving throw as this thing kind of tears you.
better
And you
not
guys
fucking-
all go flying out of this thing's mouth and starts to close in on itself, and then it
Oh, I did.
Oh,
right as you guys exit, the thing kind of pulls in like some sort of worm creature, and then the petals themselves kind of settle, and you see this almost crystalline gloss cover the petals as it closes itself off in some kind of like chrysalis, as its roots start to burn away, and it seems like the fire doesn't even affect these leaves as it burns away all of the roots in front of your eyes as this thing is just kind of held in. Cornelia, what'd you get? Your
A
wisdom.
1.
A 1. Immediately, you guys pull her out. She turns and starts scrambling back for this thing. As Dresden, you start wrestling. Cornelia.
Oh, now can I
I'll poke her in the
cast?
face.
Can I cast
command?
sleep on?
Oh, sleep.
No, I want to cast sleep on her.
Sure. Sure.
And I just lay on top of her. Like, I just fucking.
Yeah. Cornelia, how many hit points do you have?
I have
Like left.
28.
Okay. So Maeve, you cast sleep. You need to beat a 28 HP.
What is? Oh, I guess I don't know how this works. So
Oh, you roll-
roll
Roll
5d8. 5d8. I don't. Okay, give me a second to find 5d8.
I don't have that many.
I might actually, if I can find. I keep finding the d10s and 12. Where are the 8s?
I
Just
don't
use
worry.
those.
You
Just
can
use those.
the d10s. I'll allow it.
Here's one more. All right. Well, here's 3. Oh, then I'll roll 2 more. Okay. 5 plus 6 is 11.
11.
Plus 2 more.
5 plus 6.
11 plus what is 5 plus 11 plus 5, which is 16 plus 7,
And then
which
plus
is-
one more.
Which is 22. You get one more.
I thought it was
You
5.
get 5. 5. You only rolled.
That
yeah.
was no, I rolled 5.
Oh.
Oh, you only counted 4, I thought. Oh,
I only got
No.
only 2.
Oh. Okay.
Well,
So
while
you
that's happening,
cast
I wanted to
sleep.
boof her in the face with the stuff anyway.
And Cornelia starts to shake her head and starts to go. Kelwise, roll a attack to try and get this stuff in Cornelia's face as Dresden's holding her down.
Man, I wanted to sleep.
9.
A 9. So you try and get it in her face, and you miss. And Dresden, you just get a face full of this stuff. Pup, what do you do? I think Dresden,
Can I cast command again?
Dresden, roll a Constitution saving throw. Let's see if you can hold your stomach. Pup, what are you doing?
Okay, so everyone's out. Flower has receded.
The flower has receded and crystallized. There's still a little bit of fire from those burning embers, but Cornelia's
Yeah.
trying to run back.
Help
to the
hold her
flower.
down.
What'd you get, Dresden?
12.
12. All right, you barely hold your stomach. Just a little bit. It comes up. You feel it in the bottom of your throat, and you manage to swallow it back down.
If Cornelia's gonna be running towards this, I'm gonna clothesline her and
Okay.
then sit on top of her.
Roll
I'm
an
gonna
attack.
clothesline and then very sit on top of her.
Roll an attack. Cornelia, what's your AC?
16?
Okay.
I rolled a 16.
Ooh! Cornelia, you see it just a hair too late. Clothesline to the ground, and Pup sits on you. And for all intents and purposes, the other 3 of you run over and grab Cornelia, each grabbing a limb, as Cornelia just struggles and fights,
Now can I cast
wanting to
command?
get back to the festival. Yeah, you can cast command if you'd like. What's your one-word command?
Stay.
Cornelia, roll a wisdom saving throw. I think it's wisdom.
I'm good at those.
Command.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking at sleep. Yes, wisdom 13.
Okay.
You've been rolling great.
I roll.
Not good for you, but
No, I'm
great.
rolling in the opposite way I want to go. 15.
She
15.
saves.
Cornelia saves. Just nothing can stop this woman as she's just fighting her way. Just wants to go
Such a
back. Just wants to
firecracker.
go back to the place that everything's
I
okay.
warned you guys, it was
The
good.
place where love exists. You guys have ripped her from it, and you are holding her back from true happiness as she
Okay.
just writhes on the ground for maybe a good 10 minutes.
Knock me out.
And
Yeah.
and-
If she
and-
doesn't stop, I'm just gonna start beating the hell out of her until she's unconscious.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna keep sitting on her, and can I try to tickle her awake?
yeah. So you guys try.
I'm
You
on
guys
top of her.
tickle her, and it seems like just nothing is working until finally Cornelia just like wears herself out, and she just does not have the strength to fight anymore.
Like a baby.
Completely exhausted. Cornelia, you take a level of exhaustion as you're just fighting and then you finally let go, and maybe an hour later, this headache just racks you. The worst migraine you've ever had, and it's tough because it's so cold out here because all that insulation you had in this area is now just gone. Dresden, same thing.
I try and take all of my armor off, just like sloshing it off of me.
And Dresden, it's interesting because all of your hair is gone except for this little streak of red right in the
God
front.
damn it.
But somehow, for whatever
You're the
reason,
You're just
Give
the worst.
thanks.
You're just the
Dude,
worst.
Cornelia
That's it.
and Dresden, like newborn babies. Kelwise, kind of a patchy mess. Kelwise, there is just spots where like whole chunks of your hair is gone,
Man.
and then long hair you might be able to comb over if you really clean
Probably
it
just
up.
start over, really, or do a cool like we'll just shave one side
and
see if we can roll
you guys
with
are
it.
kind of just sitting around for a little while, looking at each other, mulling this over.
Thanks for the help, Isaac.
As we take a 15-minute break. Thank you everyone for hanging out. We're gonna go on a quick
wow.
15-minute break.
Oh my fucking
And you
god.
guys notice Cornelia's ears are pretty large You've seen yours for the first time. They're like unusually large for a gnome.
Yeah, and she's been
gonna
able to
hate
hide
this.
it all this time with hoods and hair. Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's so cute.
We're gonna go back, and when we get back, we are gonna give away.
You just look like Jack.
Hello, everyone. We're back from our break.
Honestly, I think it's the doll head right between Melissa and
Oh God!
It's got hair now.
I hate it.
Oh my god, they have hair.
They've had hair the whole time.
Have they?
What?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're the
I
hair
don't
splitting
see-
dolls.
I don't
But I
see
thought they were
any
bald.
hair.
Oh my god, I didn't see
Yeah,
the
they
hair.
look bald to me.
So
Like I
creepy.
can't.
Lying it.
Can I make
Guys.
you guys bigger? I do not. Oh, there's the hair. Yeah. It's hard to tell. The shadows. It looked like shadows.
Oh
there
no!
we go.
Don't!
There we go.
Oh,
Whoa.
they've got the cold, dead eyes of a salamander.
College algebra,
Look at
Insta fashion,
Oh,
biology,
is that some?
Yeah.
something silly and goofy.
There we go. It's a sunny, albeit shady, day in the Ellabryn. You all take a few moments as Cornelia kind of regains a sense of self.
Oh no.
Oh no! What? You're
And
alive.
again. I'm alive? I know I'm alive.
Yeah,
Just
you're
want
lucky to
Pleasure
be.
time
No.
Again.
What?
What was it?
Wash your hands.
Wait, what was it like where you
Wait.
were?
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, about that.
Rezik
just
is a
you.
painter,
guys
no?
do to
Maybe he
me?
could paint some hair back on?
This is the worst prank ever,
Yeah.
guys. I've never
just
done
start-
anything this bad.
Tying the rope around her again.
Yes, I dug face, but you guys shaved it. Oh, Killwise, you're
No.
also.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's not just.
Oh
you.
yeah,
and,
friend.
And
too.
Dresden.
Yeah.
Dresden's just got this little.
Except for
Oh.
this little,
He's got the
Oh,
this little guy right here.
Dang.
You want
Yeah.
red?
He's got
Can
a
we
It's a
read
bang.
it?
plural, singular,
He's
not
got a
plural.
red bang.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
But-
thanks. I guess.
You're alive.
So, I was. Did
Really
you give
cinched that
me-
rope too tight.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
it got you.
give Cornelia my beanie.
Nice.
Thanks.
Are the ears
like
so
my
big that
ears
they
in
stick
there.
out the ears?
No, that's right. There are little holes in the ears.
I wish we had a bath around here or something. I'm sticky with all that whatever it was that was inside.
Yeah, Brez, hey, it's presto time, friend.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Good
Rezik
for anything.
starts
This
to presto
episode.
each of you slowly.
Thanks,
just-
buddy.
You just hear as like globules of that sticky mucus come flying off of your body.
And we confirmed it's
Thanks.
the same stuff as we have in the jar, right? It appeared to be
It is not the
shimmering
same
in a
stuff.
similar way. Oh.
The petals shimmer. The petals have that kind of shimmering light to them. The petals are beautiful. This
Okay.
and the shimmering of the petals is like a shine or a sheen. The liquid that Puppet collected almost is like glittering like a sparkle of many different colors. Would be like one is shiny and one is like glittery. If that distinction makes sense.
Can we ask
Sure.
Rezik just if it reminds him of ink or if he recognizes it? I don't know.
He's too busy prestoing right now, and
Damn it.
unfortunately, yeah. And his stomach was like really, really upset, so he could barely even get presto out.
All I see is like that time that Ron like cast on himself and he's just burping up slugs.
Oh yeah. Eat slugs.
Lovely.
Gross. So what are you guys
Sure.
doing?
Well, I need a break for a little bit.
Yeah,
What time is
I'm-
it?
It's maybe the storm took up a big part of the day, so it's maybe like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
All right. Let's
Are
take
the
a break.
rocks? Are the rockadillos still with us?
Mm-hmm. You guys still have a half
Okay.
dozen rockadillos who are kind of walking around after you.
Do we not have eyebrows?
You have no, all of the hair, with the exception of that one strand, your one bang,
No.
is gone. You
just
and
making
Cornelia.
sure.
Tail-wise, it's more patchy. It's here and there.
Hey, Isaac, can I borrow your paint? Do you have any brown paint? I'm just gonna take his brown paint.
You're gonna start like microblading her head.
Do you want eyebrows?
Me?
Anyone, all of you.
Yeah. Just brown me up.
At
Yeah,
the least,
Kawai's has
just
one
some
eyebrow.
brows. Yeah, just even me out.
Yeah. Just fuck my shit up.
Okay, I'm
I
just
only
gonna
need
give them
one.
all eyebrows.
All right, pup, roll 3. Charisma, performance. Let's do 3 performance checks.
Okay. It's the same. They're both just +1.
Who wants to go first?
Yeah, like I said, fuck my shit up.
Cornelia raised her hand first. So
Damn it.
Just run in front of him. Me.
I'll go
Yeah,
last. We'll
some
have
things
the
never
most
change.
by then.
6.
Okay, Cornelia, you have one eyebrow that's just kind of like a big
Damn it, you go first.
paint splash, and the other one a little bit more care because they only kind of dipped their paintbrush into the paint once and just did one, and then
Which is
The other
the
one,
good
a
one, the
little
left or
brighter.
the right?
you can't
That
tell.
one.
You can't see. You have to ask
The
other
left
people
one
I
is?
have
unless
no
you have
idea
a
what it
mirror.
looks like.
Ah, man.
Oh,
I'm gonna go
perfect.
ask around.
Who's next?
Thank you, puppy.
Yeah, just hit me. Feels weird.
17.
A 17. Dresden's.
I'm
There's
learning.
just enough paint on there, and Dresden's eyebrows actually look like eyebrows.
Thanks.
One more.
All right, and see, mine's kind of bushy. So if you could make it a little bit bushier,
Yeah.
just like.
You want me to leave
kinda match.
like a little slit in there, make it look super cool? Because like all the
Yeah.
cool people have that. It makes you like really cool
the-
and like not like other people and like just like really cool and edgy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You know, vanilla ice.
6.
6. Kelwise, you get it just goes a little too high, so it kind of just looks like
Thin line.
you're interested with one eye, just kind of at all times.
Goodness.
Yeah,
All
just
right.
like a.
Why are you making a Fitz face?
It's involuntary. I'm sorry. Do I look good? I feel like
You
I
look great. You look
Yeah.
great,
good
bud.
too.
And meanwhile,
Should
as you
we
guys see
say-
Fitz kind of like
Oh God, Fitz is
coming
with
down,
us.
and Fitz
You didn't help at all.
got detached, and Fitz kind of comes walking up, huffing and puffing. You all left me? I thought I lost you back there. That giant sandstorm, we seem to have gotten separated. Are you okay?
I think
Cornelia.
you left us,
We
really.
are now.
Cornelia, what happened to your face?
Shh, don't
What
say
happened to your
anything.
face?
I was attacked by a giant monster.
I just got you there.
Me too.
Dresden, is this a new hairstyle? I don't
Yeah,
approve.
yeah. It's intentional. Yeah.
Yeah, as is mine. Clearly, we all wanted this. This is why we're here in the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah,
get
come
haircuts.
here. Come
Tell
here,
us, you
Fitz.
look like you've
Join
been
us.
through a lawn cutter.
You remember when we were getting cheese that was being
Yes.
described to us way too thoroughly?
Or just enough.
You remember that? Well, there was a
Yes.
guy in
Right,
line that
look.
looked just like this, and I said to myself, if I could look like that someday. And here I am.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe it isn't.
Yeah, you want to join the club?
Hmm,
I mean,
Interesting.
we could
Join
put
the
you through
club?
it too. Yeah.
No, of course not.
Clearly, it's a club. There's 3 of us. We've all joined.
Yeah. You could be
Or-
treasurer.
Why didn't Maeve join the club?
Well, Maeve is
No.
a free spirit.
Yes.
Well, I too am
I'm,
free
and
spirit.
I'm new to the group. I
And I,
did
like-
not.
I'm bald now.
Yeah. Yeah, Fitz. I'm just gonna pull
Wait.
out my knife and walk over to him like, come here, Fitz. Let's give you a haircut.
No, No, he starts running away,
No,
like
I-
literally
I-
running away.
Come here. Come here, Fitz.
Yo, Lice, do you want us to fix your hair? Make it look like intentional?
Just make it intentional, yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I get out
Whatever that means.
my little kunai and I try to fix it.
Roll another performance check.
Come here, Fitz.
Dirty 20.
Oh. Yeah. Pup manages to cut it in a way that like you can kind of take the hair on one side and comb it back, and it looks nice. It's as if you just got
Fade.
like a haircut. Yeah.
All right.
Like a little low fade into like something longer pulled over the bald spot. Nice.
Thanks, Pup.
Kawaii, you almost look edgy. Is the word you think
Almost.
would describe you? Yeah.
Yeah, it's the
It's
eyebrow.
the
plus
one eyebrow that kind of it's just that.
Oh God. Okay. Should we keep moving? Get some ground underneath us before night falls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes, I think we were trying to walk the way of the shadows, and then the pleasure blossom got us.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. Speaking of, everyone, make sure you've taken your powder, whatever it is.
Yeah. Do we have more of that?
Yeah.
Now, who still has
I
powder?
mean, I didn't use it.
Divvy
I
up
didn't use
some
any
more.
of mine that last time,
I
so.
do too.
Yeah.
Maeve has theirs.
Maybe I do.
Cornelia has hers. Okay. And Fitz still has
I
some.
need
Can
I need some.
Yeah, I don't have any anymore.
I'll pour it. Yeah, some.
Thank you.
And then Kelwise, you're getting a little low. So now you pour this out, and this is about all you got now. You've got one left. Everyone's got one.
I don't.
I just
Yeah.
want to make it a point to wrap my head in my face so like only my eyes are peeking out.
Your
so,
eye?
Like everything is my eye, my one eye, yes. With missing eyebrow. Oh, it looks
It's like
it's with a
Deathstroke mask.
Yeah, basically Deathstroke. All right. So you're kind of bundled up. You look like a like
I was gonna
a
say that.
regular desert walker.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Are you guys just gonna start following that the shadows where they point?
Yeah, if they're still with us.
Don't you have like a wolf mask?
Yeah, I don't know if it's just if that would help. Would that help with ventilation? I just want to make sure it's some sort of a mask to.
Oh, it was for breathing. I thought it was
Breathing,
to
yeah.
hide. Yeah, no, never mind.
Yeah.
Probably wouldn't help with
Could I see
ventilation.
her
Okay.
do that and also like wrap a desert
Sure.
situation?
I'm down
Yeah.
for that.
You guys all kind of decide like never again. Never again. To go your mouths a little bit.
Join me.
And Fitz
We all walk at half speed.
pensively, Fitz pensively follows suit, just kind of not really understanding truly. And you guys follow. Who's in front of this
Dresden?
train? Dresden, roll me a
Yeah, I'll
survival
take
check.
one.
With advantage.
With
as kind
double
of everyone's
advantage. Survey says +0, 19.
19. Yeah. You managed to wind. You get a pretty productive day of moving in. All of you move until that sun kind of goes down. Early afternoon or late afternoon, the sun kind of hits the horizon since it's so high because of all the spires around you. And you guys managed to walk for a good 6 hours after that. And feeling pretty tuckered out, you guys stop behind a space, and in one of those spires, there's like a little, what looks like a miniature little alcove that's just been carved out. And Dresden, you notice there's something strange about the stone that's been carved out of this alcove. There's that orange yellow, and you kind of turn your corner and you see something whitish. Almost
Whitish?
Yeah, almost an off-white, like an ivory color. Just kind of sitting there. And the sun starts to dip behind the horizon.
Can I investigate it? See what?
Sure. Roll an
I
investigation check.
call out to everyone. Hey,
With
I got something weird
advantage.
here. Some fucking weird shit.
Well, it might kill us, so be careful.
12.
12.
Not the best.
It's different. You notice it's like a different. It's not stone.
Can I
But
back away? from
hard like stone. And it seems well embedded into the stone, but it's just this long white streak, off-white streak
Like,
into
like
one of
how
these
big?
spires. Massive, about the same size as your body, and that's just what's showing.
You heard that? Everyone heard that, right? That's canon.
you?
Massive.
Massive.
All right.
Yeah. Just like your ego. We get it.
Yeah, we know.
Your axe.
Shots fired. Anyway, it's massive.
Oh, like you, Dresden.
Yeah, I know. It's canon. Anyway, I don't know anything about it.
Is it glittering? Like the other stuff has been glittering?
You know, it's dark right now, so there's no sunlight touching it. There's really no light. All that stuff kind of glittered in the light, and now that there's covered in shadows, you could light up a torch or something if you wanted to check it out. But
Did you throw something at it? I yell as I back even further away.
Yeah, you do that until you get grabbed from behind.
Do I see anything around it, like coming markings from above it on the spire or around the ground? Any walking
it
paths
just
or-
seems like a big chunk of the rock here at the base of the spire has been either removed or knocked out, and it's uncovered just this big white, off-white, smooth section underneath the stone.
I'll investigate it.
Okay. Roll investigation. And when you get really close, you do notice, Maeve, since you have dark vision, it's very, very hard to see, but there's a little bit of that bluish ink, ever so slightly, just laid across it.
Bluish ink? You said it as if I've seen bluish ink before.
The same ink that Pup had collected.
Okay. I got a 23.
A 23. The more you look at it, the more you're pretty sure, as you kind of tap it, this is a bone of some sort.
I think this is a bone of some sort.
Did you say say that again?
I think this is a bone of some sort.
Of some sort.
I
Okay.
mean, like a bone inside your body?
Like a
Like a
fossil?
bone. Pup did wonder if these were alive and if it was blood, and now this is carved and has bone.
Wait, do you think this
So-
is the bone of this spire thing?
Or is it maybe like a fossil of an long dead something?
Cal, said tooth. Like, could it be teeth from out of the ground, or like?
Yeah, you know, come to think about it, all these things kind of do resemble teeth.
Or like the pleasure blossoms, maybe it's attached. They're
But these seem
really
very
connected somehow.
not hostile, at least from what we've seen. These spires are pretty safe. At least the goats hide on them.
Are there any remnants of like a leftover pleasure blossom, or because maybe that's what?
Roll an investigation. Yeah.
Can
See if there's-
Pup, can I see your sap?
17.
17.
Nice.
You know that the pleasure blossom had burrowed really deep into the stone, and it had like carved out like its own space. This doesn't seem to have any like space or caverns like that. This seems to be just filled out solid stone with some kind of fossilized bone inside it.
I'd like to unscrew the top and just take a little dab on my finger of it and re-screw it. I'll get back to the pup, and I just kind of want to wipe that goo onto the bone and see if there's any reaction.
Yeah, there's no reaction, but you do notice that it matches up perfectly to that kind of old, whatever, kind of glazed this area. It matches up pretty well.
I don't know what it is, but these two things definitely seem related.
And you said the bone, it looks like it's attached to the spire, or is it completely
Yeah, the
disconnected?
bone itself seems to jut into the base of the spire and then disappear. In like almost a crooked manner. It looks like almost if something had laid down awkwardly with its legs, like dragging almost.
Oh.
Strange.
Okay. I don't know. Can I put my hands against it and meditate and see if I can feel life from it?
Yeah, you don't really feel any life from this thing.
Okay.
This thing seems to be long gone. Many, many, many years gone.
Perhaps these are fossils then. From a long time ago, creatures.
I mean, it kind of makes sense. It seems old. I mean, it's half buried, so it seems like it's probably been here for a long time.
And there was the do things look petrified almost? Like maybe they were...
Yeah, this bone seems mostly petrified.
I feel like, who was it the other day? The Fish King? Fish's King? Fisher's King?
Fish's King?
Fish's
Yeah,
King.
him. He told us something about this being like a battleground, didn't he? Like for gods?
Yeah, he
Did
did
he?
say that. That's how it, the spires were chopped off at the top.
Yeah. That's why
I
they're all
don't
the
think
same.
he had said that. I said it just looks like that.
Oh, my
Oh.
Yeah, I
bad.
was explaining. Yeah, I don't think he had said anything about it being a battle.
Yeah. No. You're making shit up, kid.
Damn, I like that a lot better. Okay, never mind. Guess he didn't say that.
A bit of a flight of fancy.
Yeah. Must have dreamt that up in the Pleasure Blossom.
Nice place.
Yeah, what did you see?
Well, I was back in my village. It was nice. There was a festival going on. My favorite festival, actually, with all the gems, all the great gems. They're just so pretty. And
Did you
everyone
steal them?
with no hair? No. I've made
Replies
you
just like that.
snapped. No. Mm-mm. Yeah. It was nice to be back home, you know?
Except you were actually being eaten.
Yeah.
Fair
What'd you
point.
guys see?
Well, I was on a ship with Ander, and
Of
it
course.
was nice. Beautiful.
Fishing?
Yeah, the pole was set up, and was dragging the line in the water and hoping for a fish. It was a nice day out. I had hair. I wasn't wearing a shirt.
That's so weird.
It's a
So
good
it just it knows what you want to see and it lets you see it.
It gives you pleasure. I mean, from the name, I guess this makes sense. I saw myself in front of my people being honored for doing great work, and I was very proud.
Wow.
I was having my hair brushed.
That
Aw.
is a very nice feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was watching you morons try to feed yourself into a beast.
Hmm.
It was great.
Yes, I'm sure it was much less pleasurable for you, Tristan. Thank you for helping save our lives.
Yeah. Thank you, Tristan.
Don't
Yeah,
thank
thank
me.
you, Justin.
Don't fucking thank me.
That was
Just
really
don't
Right.
fucking
Give him
feed
a hug.
yourself
Nice
to
that you
get off of me, you hairless
I'm gonna
freak.
join. I'm gonna join.
Ah,
Fearless too, sucker.
that's not true. I've got this. I've got this.
Like your thing. It's even more ridiculous.
Wow.
Just imagine you with your single bang like over your eye.
Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Oh,
Anyways.
Oh. It's a
Are
nice
we going to
dream.
camp here underneath the hopefully not a bone of a creature that's still alive, or?
Yeah.
I mean, if you guys think
definitely
it's
does not
safe.
feel alive. So
Yeah.
Is there sand on the ground of this as well, or does it seem because we had seen the snake lizard,
Yeah.
so it can still get us from here potentially? There's not like a solid surface underneath us that would give us some protection.
Solid underneath you?
Well, if we went inside the spire where the bone,
Well, it's just kind of like,
Like
a
the
chunk
dirt.
at the base is out. So it just kind of gives you
oh,
like
it doesn't go
some
inside
walls.
at all.
It doesn't really go inside, no. If you imagine the
So it would
spires,
be
you know, just like it's like a, you know, it's a big,
dip.
yeah. It kind of comes out at the base and then sticks up like that. And it's like at like the base here, there's just a chunk missing, revealing a bone. So there's no overhang.
Oh, I thought
You're
it
not
was a
under
little
anything.
bit of a. Oh, I thought there was a little
I'm
cave
sorry.
thing. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. So yeah. Guess we have to go.
We
up.
can get the Rockadellos to protect us in this. It would be better than last night with this divot in the wall.
Are they still with us?
Yeah, the Rockadillas have been. Well, I mean, you needed them to kind of navigate.
Yeah, I'm making no assumptions from this point on.
Yeah, they seem to be following you. They seem to really hang close to Maeve and Cornelia. Every once in a while, Cornelia, you can feel one of them just kind of come up to you, close to your bag, and just.
Are they still the same size, or have they gotten smaller?
They haven't gotten any smaller. No.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. By the way, so
Okay. Yeah.
maybe when they get hungry again.
I mean, they do seem to be just kind of really searching for any kind of morsels you have.
No. And you said they didn't like copper, or just
Yeah, it didn't seem like they liked metals. They really liked minerals.
all right. We're gonna keep
Well,
walking, I guess, or do we have to find a camping spot? Is that
I
where we're at?
mean, we should probably stop for the night.
Yeah, I think here's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think here is good as any other.
All right.
Okay. So you guys gonna set up a camp?
Should we go
Yes.
up top or stay down here?
No, I'm not risking death again today.
There was the
I'm
big
fine with it.
worm thing. You rather fight that than a.
did
I
you
mean-
actually see
And
that
take our
go
chances
into
of
the
staying.
ground? Or did you just see it disappear into the storm?
Looks
Start
like the
disappear
ground-
into the sand.
Okay.
Are we on stone?
Yes. Your
Hence
footing
that
is
question.
solid stone.
All right, then we should be good.
Oh, that's what I
Hopefully.
had asked. Oh, I thought you said it was still sand.
Oh no,
So
there's
we have
sand.
the
I'm
spot.
sorry. I asked if there was like sand around. There's like sand everywhere. You're not on sand footing. I'm sorry. Up on
okay.
this thing, yeah, there's rock underneath you. My
Oh, cool.
apologies.
So,
That's my
okay,
bad.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and we'll just-
James.
Keep an eye out. We'll do watches like normal. It'll be okay.
All right.
All right. Who's taking first watch? Pup.
Oh, I have exhaustion, so I'm probably sleeping.
Okay.
I'll take first watch with Pup.
All right. Kellwise and Pup. You guys stay up. Fitz nods to you. Definitely be like, you got this kind of nod. And then quickly sets up his really super fancy sleeping bag. And
Forgot about that.
and he's just out immediately. As if there's no danger anywhere.
Hey, Pup, while we're keeping an eye out, what happened to that chunk of core that I shoved into the Pleasure Blossom? I was hoping maybe it'd make it down to Dresden, maybe it would go berserk and tear it apart from the inside or something, but... Oh well. That's too bad. Maybe
That's
it's
a
what
lot of money.
killed it in the first place. Oh well. You don't look suspicious. It's fine.
Okay.
All right, both of you guys roll a perception check.
Yeah. I'm just like suspiciously eyeing Pup from the corner.
I mean, you trying to roll against me?
Roll off.
I am.
Yeah? Can you do that, James?
I mean, yeah.
Alright, I
My
got a 19.
deception?
We all know the truth, so I guess it can be.
I rolled a 1.
That
That is like my 4th one of tonight! And I've been using different dice.
Now you know how it feels. Welcome to the Cursed Dice family.
No, stop! I don't want to be here. Stop welcoming me. I don't like this.
I was just really
Join us.
lonely. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
You were rolling great. What are you join us for?
I was rolling great when I'm not supposed to.
Okay, well I rolled a 1, so
Yeah.
You got a 19, Kelly?
that was my literal face.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm like not making eye contact, just
Can I like literally see it right now? Is it like poking out of Pup's bag or something?
My bag is closed.
Okay.
I don't know, do you?
I don't know. With a natural 1, I
Alright.
was wondering.
I mean, Kel-wise, you know. You can't see it,
Yeah, but I know.
but you know. You know.
Let's keep that in my back pocket for a little while and watch Pup be awkward.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, that's too
And,
bad we lost that core, though. Yeah, it was really worth a lot of money, probably.
Yeah, that was.
With it.
That is, in fact, too bad.
Well,
So
maybe
sad.
we'll come across some more sometime. You never know.
Maybe.
Yeah. Would you like that? Would you be stoked if we found some more
No.
someday? No? Wouldn't.
I mean, it was if it help,
it might help.
then yes.
Oh, okay. Well, great.
Ye-
We'll keep an eye out. We'll see if we find some more. Yep. Well, I'm just gonna watch this direction. And,
I'm gonna
Poop. And get up and walk away. Just hide behind a tree. Sweating.
I don't know if there's.
But there aren't really any trees, but you can go on the other side of the.
Oh, I don't know why I
The
thought we were in the
spire.
middle of trees.
No, you're in like a little rocky outcropping.
That whole flower thing in my head took place in a forest. I did not know. I have
Grand
no idea
Canyon.
what terrain we're in at all.
You're like imagine a giant orangish yellow desert. There's barely
Got it.
any foliage, and there's these tall 250-foot spires that just shoot up out of the ground all around you every
I'm gonna
30 or
go-
so feet.
Hide behind a spire.
just watch
I'm
out
just
for
gonna
dangerous things.
poop
Okay.
over.
Dude, well, come back
What?
soon. If you're not back in 3 minutes, I'll come find you.
No, that's okay.
Okay, never mind. Are you still out there?
Yeah. It's not coming out.
Just every couple minutes, I'm just gonna yell out to Pup.
Every couple of minutes.
It's probably- well, you know, because like things die on
very
the other
dangerous.
side of these spires.
Very
we know
dangerous.
that. Yeah, it's
Oh
very
my God.
dangerous.
I feel like Pup can't lie, and their ears are just a dead giveaway. They're like the dog that did something wrong, but they don't want you to know, so they just do like those
Yeah.
They're just instantly guilty.
things that dogs do.
All right. Well, you guys are hanging out, and Kelwise, you call out to Pup, and there's no response.
Okay.
Pop, why not? Why aren't you responding?
I don't know. Why am I not responding?
I go and wake Fitz up.
He kind of just shakes like, "Ooh, is it morning yet?"
No, it's not. And
All
I don't
right,
wanna
well, wake me in the morning.
Stop, Fitz, wake up.
Yes.
Okay, it's really important. Pup isn't responding. I'm gonna go look.
Jumps up, pulls out his rapier,
Okay, calm down. I just need
and
you to keep watch here, and I'm gonna run around the side of the spire. And if I'm not back in a few minutes, I'm gonna yell for you. We've got a system.
okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
and if you hear me, then you're gonna have to come for me too. Okay, but I'll be right back.
Yes. And he jumps up, and you notice he's in like these really short, little like boxer briefs, and he's just got his rapier up.
Put some pants on
Oh yes, of course.
while you're at it. Okay, great. Okay, I'll be back. Okay. And I'll
Kelwise, you walk around,
in the direction.
and
Pup went.
you walk around, expecting to see Pup, and you see Pup. Their throat is being held by this shadow, this big claw, and their legs being held by another claw. You hear just this gargling sound coming out of their mouth as you see Pup bending as this thing just tries to pull Pup and snap them in half as you see Pup
Let's get everyone else up.
totally flexing and Pup just kind of fighting against this thing.
What the?
You went to go poop by yourself and
Oh
hang
my
out.
god! Everyone
Terrible
knows
decision.
you don't
And
poop by
you-
yourself.
You were kind of calling back, and it was fun, and then from above, something snatched you by the throat. You weren't able to call out, grabbed you by your legs, and just started wailing on you. Roll me a acrobatics check as this thing tries to break you in half.
I'm getting
And
my
you yell off. You yell off.
I'm getting my fancy
Fit.
dice.
I'll yell at Fitz, and I'm running over.
No big deal.
Sort
I'm
of.
just trying to break you in
Kelwise
half.
starts to yell.
Oh my god.
You guys all
Yes!
hear that. And Fitz starts to scream bloody murder
Okay.
while running over.
I'm not using hobby dice. I'm using the dice that my parents gave me, mother
Smart.
and father.
Smart.
As
Okay,
you guys
what
all
is it?
see this long,
What am I rolling?
almost, it looks like a almost, imagine a lobster or maybe a scorpion might be a better.
So it's delicious, is what you're saying.
Can I just fight it?
Imagine a scorpion with a longer body and these like 24 long legs that look like they can just jump and accelerate with these huge claws and this massive tail. Pup, what did you get?
I forgot. What am I rolling? I haven't rolled yet. I'm too scared.
Roll a acrobatics check.
Hey. Oh my god, my dad's in chat. Dad, if I roll bad, it's your fault.
Acrobatics.
Just kidding. Unless. Okay, I rolled a 15 plus for acro 6, 21.
21. This thing tries to snap you in half backwards, and just at the last second, you manage to dislodge your feet. You're still held by the throat as you hold on to try and keep this thing from crushing your neck as it's holding you, but it doesn't manage to snap you in half, and this giant, long, sinuous tail comes out with a large spike and just tries to stab you. You manage to move at the last second, and it smashes into the ground, and you see some of the stone itself start to chip away. Kelwise, you start running over. Fitz starts screaming at all three of you to wake up and starts running over. What are you doing, Kelwise?
Why does everything here want to kill us? And I'm gonna try to slash it.
Okay. So you run up to this thing, and it's got... And when you really get close, you notice that this tail maybe stands 15, 20 feet high, and this thing is very, very large. The claws that it's holding Pup is probably bigger than your whole body.
Great. Super fun. It's just, why not? We'll just fight these two. I was already eaten today. So, shield out, sword in my other hand.
Partly.
And I'm attacking it.
Okay.
And that's 22.
22 hits.
You still have one of your eyebrows, so be thankful.
It's helping the aerodynamics. That's 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. You slash this thing, and it is almost glowing, shimmering, chitinous kind of plate armor. You slash into this thing, and you see a little bit of blood start to trickle out, but it's tough. It's like trying to saw through a solid piece of armor with a sword. While that happens, the three of you hop up.
I'll attack it again. I get 2 attacks. I'm a level 5.
That's right.
So I'm gonna smack it one more time. That's a 16.
16 hits.
And that's that is a 10 damage.
Ooh, 10 damage.
Max.
Okay. Nice. So you slash it again, and the thing kind of screams and reels a little bit from your attack. This time, you guys hear it up close. This as it kind of runs through.
We need to put that compressor back on.
You guys all see. You guys wake up to hear screaming. You see Fitz running off around the side of the edge. You see all of the rockadillos kind of like kind of scraping around, kind of in a confused fury. What are the three of you doing? All three of you guys roll me initiative too.
Son of a bitch. That's not great.
I'm so glad that I lied and then got captured for it.
5.
I'm learning a very real lesson today.
Cornelia, what you do? Okay.
Buddy system.
Dangerous here.
Body.
Danger.
Body. Okay. Cornelia, you wake up first.
So how many feet away is...
You can't see
Is
really
everything
from where you're at. You just saw Fitz
So I just
run
heard
off
screams.
screaming, and you can kind of
Alright,
hear
I'm
the
gonna-
sounds of Kelwise's sword kind of slashing against something off around the corner. It sounds, a good distance away. I mean, these
Alright,
spiders
I'm
are
gonna-
large.
Run in that direction?
Okay. So you kind of run maybe 50 feet.
Sneaky.
Oh, you're gonna
50
sneak?
feet. Jesus. Okay, no,
Sneakily
not
run?
sneaky run.
Okay. So you kind of just run out to the side about 50 feet around this thing, and that's when you see this big, hulking scorpion lobster holding Pup in one of its claws while snapping at Kelwise with the other. And you see Fitz running around with his rapier, trying to draw attention to himself.
Is there a soft spot I can aim at?
Not really. This thing looks, maybe somewhere in the face. You could take your turn to investigate or perceive this creature and try and find a soft spot if you'd like.
I am going to actually, can I light a torch in my action?
Yeah.
And just be there and wave it around to try to distract
Sure.
it in some way. I don't know. if that's
Yeah, so
possible.
Cornelia, you
Yeah.
kind of run over there and you dash, and then you pull out a torch and light it up and start waving it around. Clearly now showing what this thing is, and it looks weird. It's got patches of fur on it and spikes all along its body. It's got these gnarled teeth, some of them jagged, broken 100 times, just chipped. Some of the teeth itself that look just jammed up into its gum line that is just causing this horrendous grin in its mouth. It's just too big. It just wraps all the way up to the sides of its head as it just moves. And it's got this very specific predatory grace to it as it moves with almost an efficiency that is
I just
uncanny.
imagine why he's so serious.
Yeah. And then on top of that, it's just that giant tail looming all around, almost as if it's moving on its own, as if it's independent from this thing's body.
I think that's all I have. I don't have another action to like throw the torch toward it, right, to keep it lit, or I'm just gonna make sure that it's visible for everyone else.
Yeah, that would be your
Basically
next
light it
turn.
up.
Yeah, you lit
Okay,
it up
cool.
and you kind of ran all the way around. All right, Maeve.
Yes. I get up. I will run. Question. Okay. I'll run that direction.
Okay,
As
so
far
you
as I can
run
get.
to about where Cornelia is.
Yeah. And then I'll cast where did it go? I'll cast Branding Smite
Okay.
for my next turn.
It's there. It's in the room. Ah, so dangerous. Okay. So you cast Branding Smite on yourself, and
Yes.
your weapon starts to gleam with a astral radiance. Meanwhile, Dresden, last up.
If I hear that, I'll just grab my shield. My armor's not on, obviously, and my sword, and just fucking join the party.
Okay, you grab that toothy, jagged sword and your shield,
Yeah.
and you go running around. You get to about the same spot Cornelia is, about halfway to this monster, and you see this thing unfold in front of your eyes, pup being waved around in the air. Fitz, at the same time, you see Fitz run with his rapier and just try and stab. Looks like he's aiming for the arm that is holding pup in the air. We'll see how he does. Unfortunately, the thing is moving too fast. He stabs at the arm, and it misses, and he slashes again, trying to take purchase, but to no avail. At the same time, that giant creature, its legs bow in, and then it almost erupts from the ground as it jumps almost 30 feet in the air, taking purchase up on the slope, still holding pup in its left pincer, grabbing onto the wall, hissing as that tail starts to search for places to strike as it starts to crawl down just a little bit, threatening anyone to come near it. That tail just looms, hunting. Pup, you're still in this thing's pincer.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick my way out of it.
Kick your way out?
Since my
Okay.
legs are free now?
Yes. So, are you gonna try to just? It's considered a grapple. You're gonna try and escape the grapple.
Can I like stay in the grapple and do an unarmed strike
Yeah.
with my foot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I'm just gonna beat it up. I'm gonna like hold obviously still and just kick it.
Okay. Roll an attack.
17.
17. That hits. Roll damage.
Great. Dip dip it dip it do. I have this for my damage now. Oh, full damage 9.
9. Okay. You deal 9 damage to it as you kick this thing
Okay.
right
I'm
in the
gonna-
side of its hand.
Because I have 2 attacks.
All right. Kick it again.
Okay, that time is a dirty 20.
All right, that hits too.
Mom and dad dice. 7.
7 damage. Okay.
And I am going to bonus action furry up blows to
All
get
right.
2 more times.
All right.
I'm
Roll
just
2 more
sitting there
attacks.
like I just imagine like almost like a petulant child, just like ah, like let me
Yeah,
go,
Kicking
Just
the crap out of it.
Natural 20.
Ooh, natural 20. Nice.
The little moon. Okay, so I double my dice,
Yes.
or how do we do here? Okay.
Oh, no. It's full damage with your first die. So it's 6. Is your unarmed strike 6?
Yeah,
D6?
my arms.
So it's 6 plus an attack. So you just add.
So 6 plus 5 plus 3 is
14.
14.
All right.
And then one
14.
more because it was fury blows.
Nice. Fury of blows. And let's see what happens with that crit. Roll a d100.
Bet. Oh my god, it's gonna let me go. D100. I rolled a 30.
30. Unfortunately, your kick takes purchase, but it doesn't cause him to drop you.
Yeah. And then my last hit, rolled a 19 plus 6 is 25.
That hits.
And that is 5 damage.
5. Okay. All right. At the same time, you just feel that pincer start crushing your neck. Where are you? You take 12 points of damage as this thing starts crushing your throat and your hands. Doesn't crush you all the way, but continues to do that. Kelwise.
Drop the sword. Pull out my boomstick, my gun,
Okay.
and I'm gonna fire at it with that.
Ooh, okay. Nice.
And we get a 14.
14 hits.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Shoot, I didn't come prepared. Do you have a D10? Oh,
Maybe. No.
I did not come prepared for this. Give me a moment for a D10. That's a 12.
This is a D10.
Just roll
That's a 10. That's a 5 plus 4, 9.
9 damage. And you smack this thing. And the force of the blow, concussive as it is, causes the thing's legs to waver. Let's see if it hold on. It does hold on, but it slides down just a little bit, 5 or 10 feet down the slope. So now it's only maybe 10 feet off of the ground. Still holding pup. Anything else?
All right. No, not for this turn.
Okay. Cornelia.
How far away are we?
It's about another 50 feet
Nice.
around.
And then when I lit it up, can I tell if there are any soft parts? If I pulled out my bow, can I try to shoot him in a fleshy part?
Well, you'd have to put like the torch down. You'd have to spend a turn kind of analyzing this creature if you wanted to find like a weak point or something like that.
Jesus. I'll just move closer to him.
Okay, so you run another 25 feet.
5 feet. Yeah, I'll just get as close as I can. Maybe I'll use my bonus action as to move a little closer, and then use my action to look at some fleshy parts.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Or investigation, whichever one's higher.
19.
19. You notice kind of where its shoulder joints are on the claws, and right at the base of the tail there seems to be two spots that are less armored or not armored at all, where you could probably strike and severely hinder this thing's ability to attack.
All right, I'm gonna try to yell out as much as I can. Aim for these parts, shoulder,
Okay.
etc.
Cornelia, you call that out into the night.
Yeah.
At the same time, that tail that's kind of just hovering out there tries to stab Pup again. And this time, Pup, you feel the searing pain in your side as this thing just jams into you. Roll me a Constitution saving throw.
9.
A 9. Pup, you start to feel groggy and woozy, and your ability to push this thing's grip away starts to fade, and in your body slowly just goes slack, and all of you guys can see Pup's body slack. Pup, your eyes are still open. You're still conscious. You also take...
It's my turn, Cornelia.
You take 13 points of poison damage, and your body kind of goes slack. You all notice Pup's body goes slack, and that pincer around their neck just starts... as you hear Pup gasping and gargling for breath up on the side. Maeve.
Damn you, Jaymes.
Jaymes like really came in hot tonight with like TPK on the brain.
I'm gonna kill one
You
of you.
said it.
At least
It's-
one
you-
of us.
You said it.
I'm 50 feet away from
Yes.
the both of them.
That's predetermined, James. You told us not to do that.
It's just the law of averages.
Okay, well, I guess I can't. I have to go. I can only get 25 feet. If I drank my potion of growth, would it increase my walking speed?
I think it does.
It should.
It doesn't say. Where did it go? Potion of growth. It just says the effect of the enlarge and reduce spell, but I
Yeah.
don't have that spell.
All right. Enlarge, reduce. Enlarge. You lose an inspiration for not reading your spells, by the way.
I know my
Advantage on strength saving
actual
throws.
character's
Weapons grow
spells.
to a new size. Weapons are enlarged. Target's attacks deal 1d4. It doesn't say that your speed increases,
All right.
Dang.
but you would think it would, right?
You would
Yeah,
think,
you would think it would.
but
By 5
I
or
don't know
10
how
at
you're
least.
supposed to like gauge that. It's not like going from 25.
You know what?
to
Let's
30
say you go. You
'Cause you're
gain.
stride.
You gain 10 feet of movement, and you'd lose 10 feet on reduce.
Yeah. That
That
doesn't
makes
really
sense to me.
help me get any closer, but
10 feet closer.
Wow.
closer.
I gave her something.
Oh,
and then
10
she's-
feet. No, I was asking a question. So I could
Let me
assess what I
ask
wanted
you
to
a
do,
question.
and I don't want to do that now that I know the answer. I will go my full 25 feet, and I will pull out my javelin and try and throw a javelin.
Okay. Roll an attack.
This I know with some stuff when you throw it, it's a different.
Yeah, it's a thrown weapon.
that's
So you can use
damage,
your
so-
strength. So it's your strength
Okay.
plus proficiency plus d20.
It doesn't say like an added
What's your
plus to
strength
any
bonus?
of my strength bonus. It's +5. So add +5 to my roll.
It's +5, your strength bonus?
Sorry, that's saving throw. My strength
Cheater.
is
Hanging
+3.
from a telephone wire.
+3. All right, and then what's your proficiency bonus?
I don't know what that means. What do you...
You should have somewhere on your stat sheet at the top that says proficiency bonus. I can look it up.
If you're on D&D Beyond, it's right next to charisma.
Oh,
Is it right,
+3.
Charisma.
+3. Okay, so you got a +6 for this roll.
Great. So I rolled 13.
13 total.
Yes.
You throw this javelin. It sings true, and at the last second, this thing's other claw comes and bats it out of the air, and it splinters down to the side. Anything else, Maeve? You have a bonus action? No. Dresden. You've come
Hello.
around. You're about 50 feet away. You see Pup dangling lifelessly in this thing's pincer.
Just wanted to be asleep. I'll knowing full bore that it causes cancer, I will cast a jump on myself.
Ooh, okay.
And that's one action. Then I want to action surge and just run as close as I can, and then just fucking try and hawk myself up onto that arm.
Okay. Jump is... Your jump distance is tripled until the spell ends. All right. Roll me an athletics check.
Okay. $29, 23.
Ooh, 23. So, Dresden, that little bang of yours starts to glow ever so slightly with this red light as you guys all see Dresden just leap 30 feet. This incredible, inhuman feat flying through the air as you land. Are you going to try and grapple this thing?
Yeah, well, yeah, I should have another action, right? Because that was my action,
yes.
my movement, and now I... Yeah. I mean, does this arm, now that I'm close to it, look like it might be able to be hacked through?
Now that you're looking at, because Cornelia kind of pointed out that there was like a little loose joint, you see that there's a spot, and you're like, if I hit that hard enough, like really hit that thing hard enough, I could probably do it. But I gotta, I have to swing true, and it's a called shot.
Fucking hell. Okay. All right, fuck it. Yeah, I'll go for it. I'll just hold on with one arm. Okay.
Okay, you grab on, and you start hacking at this spot. Roll a disadvantaged attack.
Oh, come on. Well, one of them's a natural 20, but the other one is a 15?
15 hits. Let's see if you do enough damage to hack this arm limp.
Okay, where is it? Come on, fucker.
Do it.
11 points.
11 damage. You hack, and those teeth on your blade cut through and dig deep into this thing, and you can feel the sinews and tendons and muscle fibers just rending its arm as the arm holding Pup just falls slack. Pup, you just fall through the air, falling. 10, 15 feet.
Yeah, at least it's only 15 feet. It was 30.
Oof.
Oh wait, I have no.
But you
I
are-
got the thing.
Completely paralyzed right now, Pup.
Oh,
From this
so
poison raging through you.
Do I see that?
Pup.
Am I next?
You fall straight down.
But I have slow fall.
Yep. And if only you could move. Pup falls, smashes against the rock, and it's this grotesque sound of crunching as you take 14 bludgeoning damage from hitting the stone.
I'm out.
Can I
Okay,
catch-
so
can I catch
one question, because that's the arm I was also holding on to.
Oh, I guess so. So roll an athletics check to see if you hold on, if you wanted to hold on, or if you'd rather just fall out.
Well, yeah, I wanted to maybe try and just shield Pup if I could. I had a second attack. Can I forgo that to try and be like? I mean, I realize it's like trying to crawl on an arm that's falling.
Yeah,
it's
it would
a
be
big
like
ass.
it would be a grapple, right? You can use an attack as a grapple. So try and grapple Pup. Roll an athletic, and we'll see if you
Okay.
grab.
That is a 18.
An 18. So you grab Pup, and you take the brunt of that damage. So Pup, you take 4 damage, and Dresden, you take 10.
Okay.
As you
super
smash to the
duper.
ground, Pup, your eyes are the only thing that is really working right now. As you
Okay.
kind of just look around, you can't speak, you can't move, you can barely breathe, but you're now 15 feet lower. This creature screams out, echoing off all these things, starts to back up just a little bit. As Fitz starts screaming obscenities.
Oh boy.
You! Asshole! Asshole! Come back here!
Sounds
Come back! How dare you hurt Pup like that? And you see him just spittle and stuff coming out as he starts waving this rapier around violently. Clearly not how you're supposed to use a rapier, but he's just lost all sense of composure. He never put on pants, still in his boxers, just screaming
Oh
around.
my god.
At the same time, this thing starts to creep. Slowly at first back, its tail kind of wavering, and then it scurries, jumps goof, from one all the way across to another pillar, goof, grabs it another 60 feet up, just running up this pillar straight up. Pup, roll me another Constitution saving throw.
Great. 7.
7.
Mom
Your
and Dad
eyes
dice?
start to get blurry, and you lose consciousness.
Great.
Kelwise, you just saw that happen. This thing jumped off, its arm kind of just limp by its side, trailing after it as it's running up. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm just asleep, or I have to keep making death saves.
for now, you're just asleep.
Okay, great. I meant
You're-
I used to keep. I'm not dead anymore. I bet.
You are not rolling death saves. To clarify for the other players around the table, yet. You are not rolling death saves yet.
There we go. I'm spinning around and I'm shooting at it again with the boomstick.
The boomstick. What's the range on the boomstick?
range is? And I have this written down. I know I do, but it's not.
Because I know
right
it's
here.
not
I'm
super
pretty sure it
super
was-
far. This thing
I thought it
has
was-
jumped maybe 30 to 40 feet away and then ran another 30 feet straight up. So this
I
thing's
thought it was 120. But I don't have it. I literally don't have it written here. So
Let me see.
Oh, you know what? Hold on.
Let me see. Hold on a second. It has
I don't have
30, 30, 120. So you're shooting at disadvantage at 120. Yeah.
Okay. Disadvantage is 13.
13 doesn't hit. You just miss. It hits the wall and explodes out as the thing is like running not straight up. It's kind of wavering left and right, making a serpentine movement up this thing in kind of an unnatural way. Cornelia, you see all this happening. What do you do?
I am just gonna run to Pup and see what I can do if I can reach them.
Okay, you run over to Pup, and at this point you see there's these black lines starting to pull through Pup's veins all around that wound that is just almost bleeding this black
Can I,
liquid.
like suck it out and spit it out.
You can try. Yeah, absolutely. Roll a medicine check.
Try to do that. Well, this is my first time, guys. 14.
14. So you manage to suck out what you can of whatever this poison is. It has this acidic taste in your mouth that almost burns your tongue as your taste buds just kind of go slack after some point. You spit out, you do what you can. We'll see how much it helps.
Help! Help!
Maeve.
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to Pup and force one of my health potions down their throat.
Okay. So how much healing?
Inventory. Potion of healing. 2d4 plus 2. 1d4, 2d4. Come on, baby! Wait, that is 6 plus 2 for 8.
8 points of... So, Pup, you're still unconscious, but you're healing 8. You're healed 8 points. Dresden.
Thank you.
And I cradle their head
Dresden,
on my
roll
leg.
me a nature
Why?
check.
Up right now.
Nature.
Imagine like
8?
New Groove.
An 8. Yeah, you know Pup has been poisoned by some kind of venom, but you just really have no... You don't have a lot of experience with this. More ingested poisons and things like that is maybe something you've seen more often. This kind of thing kind of outside of your
Great. So, is there anything in my healer's kit that I know that might help? Just
other than like bandages and such, maybe antiseptic.
yeah.
I
I'll
mean,
just
you're at a loss.
yeah. I'll try anything.
Okay.
And just fucking whatever. I'll crawl over and just
Okay, you treat the wound. And well,
Yeah.
how much healing does it do?
That's a good question.
Blood lighting, that's the blood. The strainer blood.
The healer feat, right?
Oh yeah,
1d6
healer feet.
plus 4.
Okay. So 7 points.
Okay, Pup, you receive 7 more hit points. And Fitz kind of runs over, still kind of his back to you guys, waving his rapier at the thing, screaming. But it seems like he's kind of making like a perimeter as best he can. This creature runs around to the back side of one of those pillars and up into the night, and then you hear it jump off into the darkness.
Away from us or like into
Yeah.
the distance? Okay.
There. Yeah, jumps off. Pup, roll me one more Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Not a death save.
Oh, yeah. Con? 21.
Mhm. 21. You guys watched Pups over the next hour or so, and Pup turns very pale as those lines of black start to creep up across their body towards their heart. And at some point, you see them kind of stop, trying everything you can. You've bandaged the wound. You've sucked out as much poison as you possibly can. But after about an hour, you see those lines start to turn red, a healing red, as it starts to slowly change colors back into normal pup skin colors, and that it starts to fade away. And another hour passes, and Pup, you regain consciousness, feeling very, very groggy.
Pup.
I don't think I ever pooped.
Roll me a D20,
No.
Pup.
When
Let's
we
see if
fell,
you did poop.
You pooped at the same
8.
time. You were
An 8?
strangled and pooped.
There was a little bit of a, not a full-on poop. There was some gaseous releases during your stay
Bit of a,
here.
bit of
So
a
does
prairie
Pup wear
dog situation.
pants? Do they have their pants around their ankles right now, or like mid poop?
No,
Pup was like fake lying pooping. Pup didn't have poop.
Pup
just wanted
wasn't
to get
actually
away.
pooping. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Pup just got grabbed.
Well, maybe Rose can presto that
Killwise,
as well.
what's up?
While Pup was out, could I
I
have...
knew you were gonna do that.
You absolutely can.
Yeah, because this is
My
the time he almost died again.
My trust from me.
Yeah,
He's
I'm-
taking your converted souls from you, which is probably what's actually talking to you.
I'm just taking it back into the
Souls.
safekeeping. You gave it to me before, and I'm taking it back.
There's a soul. There's a soul calling you in that ingot.
There
though.
must be.
There must be.
Yeah.
Clearly there is. And
Cal,
Pup will
you-
get it when it's Pup's turn.
Killwise, you grab this ingot. You see it. And you're like, yeah, I knew it. I knew Pup had it. You grab it, and you hear
With
a
our natural one. With the-
bubbling voice creep up inside your head. And it sounds familiar. That
Mhm.
golden tattoo on your arm, almost speaking to you. And it pleads for you to take this power, to protect your friends.
No. I wrap it tightly in some sort of like piece of clothing or it's cloth or something. I'm like, nope, we're not dealing with the voices today. And it goes right back into the bag, as far down in the bag as it can go.
Okay.
All the
yeah,
way
You
down.
wrap it up
Really,
and
all-
you throw it down. 2 hours later, Pup wakes up.
Do you feel okay? How do you feel? What do you need?
Honey. Can someone feed me honey? I can't move.
Yeah, I'll take out their honey spoon and
What
feed them.
happened? I was kicking.
Here,
And
Pup.
Cornelia,
Here.
holding this spoon, with your small hands,
Oh.
makes it look even bigger than its intention. And it was already big.
Great.
This is your bed. You must lie in it.
Oh, this wasn't a sex cult.
And the Rockadillos seem to be excited about something. They start to look off into the distance, teeth out. Whoa, 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 whoa. They look at you and they kind of. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And they start to
What is it?
chant. And you start
What
to
is it?
hear chants from all over the canyons, just kind of in unison. And that's when you feel the ground start to shake ever so slightly. Just long tremors seem to just go on for maybe 3 or 4 seconds and then stop. And then 3 or 4 more seconds and stop. And that's where we're going to pick up next week.
I hate this place.
Okay, but what's it?
hate this place so
to
much.
The beat of do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Full circle.
I will happily fight like this.
Yeah. The
Get my
babe starts,
sword out.
rave fighting.
Right fighting.
Just singing.
The breakdance party.
I know, that's exactly how I was thinking about Dark
That
Soul.
was
I was like,
bad.
you're gonna. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
This place is
What
an
the
awful,
hell was that
terrible
session?
nightmares place.
Haha, James, you didn't kill any of us.
I know. I
Yeah,
thought we might be able
James.
to kill Pup.
You know what,
No,
James?
he's gonna
You,
smush it.
okay? None of us are gonna die.
I was basically waiting for one of you to go off away alone.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
And I was
You
like,
Always.
who's
He's
gonna go
always
off
doing
alone?
that.
Who's gonna go off alone? And then Pup's like, yeah, I just walk around. I was like, You have
Okay, but Fitz was alone for so long. Why did not that not
Yeah,
happen?
did you
to
just
him?
forget about Fitz,
because
Jim?
the
Yeah.
thing I did forget about Fitz. Yes, absolutely. Fitz couldn't have been attacked because he was
wasn't on the
he was in a different spire. Just kind of woke up. You guys were gone. Oh
Yeah,
no.
plot armor there for a moment.
Yeah, he had some plot armor, unfortunately. Thank you, everyone, for sticking it out, hanging out. I hope you enjoyed our. I just loved everything that happened with the Pleasure Blossom. That might be
Oh my god.
just might be my
So
favorite night. Thank you, Cornelia, for giving that to us.
My sacrifice.
Favorite night
You're
because
welcome.
Bobby wasn't here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
that's
What the
probably
fuck,
it.
Bobby?
would be so angry at all the decisions we made tonight. Who'd be so
Oh god, Rezik was gonna be very upset.
every single one.
He's still gonna be upset when he gets back.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I can't wait. All right,
We survived.
we will be back next week with another live episode. Live in person.
Woo!
Live in person.
person.
We'll have to figure out a way to get Cullen on like an iPad or something. We'll figure it out.
Someday.
He's
It'll be
not going to
great.
be in person.
Someday.
He's going to be a little face somewhere, just like his head.
We'll bring. Oh my God!
We
Bring your little head in the background, and we'll put Cullen's face on it.
Yeah. I need a
And
card
then we'll
back
put
for
like
that.
a little phone. We'll just take a phone, stick it on the back, so he can speak
Yeah.
through it.
I could bring my.
It'll
one of
just be my
magic
mouth.
Yeah.
Just
It'll
with
just
his
be
mouth.
it'll just
Oh.
be zoomed in.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Hi guys.
Look at those teeth, though, right?
I know.
What toothpaste do you use?
Expensive
I'm not
dentist
gonna tell you.
toothpaste.
It's a secret. That's a lot of
Is it? I don't
orthodontia.
even
That's like a
know.
college education right there, worth of money. A lot of pain.
Yeah. And is it Monday yet? I wish I could say that
Aw.
unironically.
Agent.
Thanks.
It's technically still Monday.
All right. Yeah. No, but that's the crit roll sign off.
Not here.
Yeah. No, not here. Here we're like,
Is it Thursday yet?
whatever. Goodbye. I'm screaming and everyone's sleeping in my house. Thank you, everyone. We really appreciate you being here. Please, we hope that you take care of yourself and you take care of each other. And we will see you guys for sure next Monday for a live in-person game on -1Charisma. Thank you so much and have a great night. Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.
Sweet
Be safe.
dreams.